for a driver.
We're not trying to turn on Facebook here.
Yeah, we're gonna get canceled.
Great.
We're already going to get canceled.
All four of our wives are pissed now. Okay, we are live. Okay, shh. Okay. I'm gonna teach you how to do this. Okay. First step, shut the fuck up. Okay. Second step, we gotta wait till we get some viewership. We got 0 right now. Nobody knows we're hopping on. That makes it the best, right?
That is the best.
That makes it the best. People are gonna be like, "Oh, American Whiskey's on."
Oh, it says my mic is muted.
No, leave it muted. You're running off my soundboard, buddy.
Yeah, don't touch it. Don't touch it.
You're running off my soundboard. Don't even think you know more than me. Okay, just shut up. Don't touch buttons.
That's a pretty.
And let's just rock and roll. Okay,
rock and roll. I love this.
Mass Shadows on. Hey, this was a random episode. Okay,
I'm sexy. So where are you?
Mass Shadow. Do you know how to hop on? You can hop on with us. Doug, we all know it's you. Do you want to hop on with us? It was a random. They're in studio, man.
Oh, that's Doug. Doug, we are here, dude. Where are you at?
I am sitting at your desk, Douglas.
Welcome to American Whiskey. As always, I'm your favorite host in the whole world. I don't want to say fat boy host anymore. I just want to say I'm your favorite host in the whole world because I am Big Sturg, and I'm working on not being fat no more. Over on the other side of the studio, sitting in Justice League seat, we've got the one and all, the best winery guy, whatever you call that, Fred.
Yes, that's me.
And right behind Fred, we've got his better looking brother, Chris.
With a smile on his face all the time.
And I know nobody's going to hear Penut when I introduce him because he's soft-spoken and has a small wiener. We've got Penut.
Hello. Everybody.
Oh, we heard him.
We got him.
Guys, we love that you're on. We're glad that you're here. I'm America's favorite thinning host. That's true. Sit back, relax, grab a beer, grab a drink, and if you're trying to do good, grab a protein shake. We just want to let you know we love you, and let's get started. Oh, guys, calm down for a second. I know it's exciting. Everyone's excited that we're here for some random ass episode, but we're going to do it. Tonight, we're going to go around the horn, talk about what we're sipping on. I got my boys from Burnout Winery here. We've been sipping on some wine. Glad to talk about it. Right now, I'm sipping on a zero carb, super crisp light beer, Bud Light next, because nobody's offered me any more wine. So let's see what Fred's sipping on.
I have a little bit of this Walnut Creek Winery stuff.
And is it good?
It's actually pretty good.
Can I have the rest?
I already drank it.
Nobody's offered me any more wine, but it's fine.
I added it to the Cabernet, the teacher.
All right,
it's delicious.
Just mixing that shit up, boy.
You know how we roll.
I like it. We try to be trashy, but whatever.
We hear you.
So right behind the one and only Fred, maker of wine, we've got Chris needs help.
I need help. I'm drinking on our administrator. It's a Pinot Grigio. It's a dry wine, but it's delicious.
I thought you said ministry. I was like, we're trying to reach the Lord with this bottle.
We have a story about that.
I can't wait to hear it.
Yeah,
we'll do that next, right?
Yeah, we
all right. So Penut, what are you sipping on?
Well, at this current point, I am sipping on some administrator. I got a bush latte, and we got some human resources cranberry.
Well, how much are you sipping on? Like how many different things, man?
Man, I'm not segregating anybody. I'm drinking.
Well, you know something? I like to try to drink everything somebody's on. Who's listening to their phone right now? Who's listening to their phone?
Not me, homie.
Can't be me because my phone's on mute.
No, that's only on iPhones. Somebody's on right now. Who's picking it up? It's going to piss me off.
Not on.
No,
it's Chris. It is Chris. He's on his phone. You got to turn that shit off, my boy.
Jason, how's everything going?
Oh, you getting muted real quick. I'll kick you from the studio faster than you can say hello. Okay.
It's on as far down as I can go.
All right. So we're going to have to kick you from the studio. Because it's gonna
first time,
but we can see you right behind.
I'll move.
Yeah, he's right there. What's up? Or you know what? Penut can kind of angle his camera.
Yeah,
I would think. Turn your laptop. Turn your laptop. Keep turning and move yourself over. There he is, right there. We're good, right there.
That bottle you have right there in front of you, Penut.
Mass Shadow. Do you want to hop on, dude? Love to have you on. All right, so we're
Mass Shadow.
That's that. We can't. We're not allowed to say, but it's not. It's not Doug.
It's not Doug.
It's not Doug.
Dougie Fred.
It's not Doug.
Doug, your mic needs to get washed.
Listen, it's kind of interesting. We became family members, and now we're just like tight as anything could be. Let's talk about some of the wine we got coming out. What you're sipping on tonight. Let's talk about your product. There's nothing we're gonna. If they keep listening to me talk about nothing, they're gonna get bored and leave. But let's talk about your product, my dude.
Listen, so we have something in the works.
Yeah.
It's with you.
Well, that's not what I was saying. We can just talk about all the product you brought tonight. What we can talk about anything you want to.
I brought a case.
Ooh.
And it's a mixed case. And
Gordon Shinerman said, what about the Sturg wine?
It's in the works. We have to wait for it to ferment and get processed.
Are people gonna be able to purchase this?
So I'm trying to.
That's what he's pretty much wanting.
If you want one, yeah, just call Sturg.
So pretty much he's saying it's not gonna be on the shelves.
Oh, I definitely need it.
No, it'll be one of those things where I feel like you'll have to get with American and whiskey.
No, that's all right. I'm done. Let's move on. Let's talk about the Corona premieres.
First off, we're not going to move on. We're going to keep on that subject.
We're trying to work it out to where like it's one of the best red dry wines that you've ever tried.
Oh, it's going to be the best. I honestly, when the first time I tried that red wine, do we have any?
Yeah, it's right here.
I'd love
it's right there.
I'd love to have a sip of that.
I think that's it. My wife will get it for you.
Where's the wife at?
My wife is right next to you with the bottle. Just drink it
you
out of
know.
the bottle, dude.
This is how we do it. When we burned out and we hate our jobs, we just do it out the bottle, Nick.
Right?
We know the big Sturg wine's going to have a big, bold flavor.
I agree. The tannins in that is going to be amazing if you like tannins. But
what's that mean?
Tannins. It's gives you the leathery filly in your mouth.
I don't call that leathery. I call it tobacco.
Tobacco. You call it tobacco.
I do.
People call it hairspray filling when you back in the 80s when your mom used to spray the.
You want to hear a fucking shitty story? It's trick or treat a couple nights ago, right?
Okay.
And the wife's like, so we decided to do me as a zombie for the podcast.
Yes, you won.
Yeah, I did.
Right?
I did.
Right?
So here's the fucking thing. I know
didn't
Chris's
get a
cam's
vote.
off. It's because his cam's off because he can't turn his phone off and it backfeeds. So my wife's like, let's do blood hairspray. Let's use red hairspray, but we got to get it under your nose and under your chin. So she's like, cover your mouth, or just go like this. So I did that, and she sprays it on a lot. I can't breathe through my nose. I can't breathe through my fucking mouth. I'm over here dying. And she's like, stop moving. I'm trying to spray it on your face. And I'm like, I went in the bathroom. I thought I was dying. Dying. And I don't think your wine tastes like that. No, I've been there before.
I think she was planning that.
I thought she did too.
But what was
She says she
what was
doesn't.
worse, the face or like every time you moved your chest hair getting ripped out?
That was bad. Actually, the chest hair was bad.
Yeah,
And I put it on my pubes. I don't know why I did it.
Why would you put it on your pubes?
I don't know. I was trying to be like, I wanted to scare her later. Right? I was going to be like, it's a zombie and whatever,
Well, you'll have that.
I thought it was kinky or whatever. And then we didn't even do it. We didn't end up doing it that
I'm gonna
night.
raise my hand. I have a question.
Yeah.
Why do you raise your hand?
Because I love to raise my hand and I like to point. And they're trying to teach me to stop.
You don't do that. Just say
Hands
what's just
down,
talk.
Billy.
Just
Hands
talk.
down, Billy. Listen,
Can I cheer you?
cheer. I played the game by myself and I don't even know what it's.
Yeah, you gotta take the rest of that.
Nah, not right now on the camera because people will be mad.
About what?
I don't know what's in there, and I'm not a.
It's wild turkey rare breed, which is one of the hardest whiskeys you can get on the shelf.
But you didn't tell me the rules. You just make stuff up. So when you play by yourself, rule number one.
I'm telling you right now, that bottle's rare breed rye, and you cannot go buy that right this second.
Listen, so
Coming from a guy that works at a liquor store.
Listen, Linda. I bet you Chris.
let me
God, Peanut actually talk. Listen, Linda.
listen, Linda. I have my wife over here in the corner. You guys can't see her. She's giving me the evil eye.
I love his wife.
She's
She's
been
great.
giving you that all night.
She's a beauty queen.
She is a beauty.
Can I
queen.
say how great it is to have Peanut on the podcast? He's such a great addition to you.
I agree.
Well, I appreciate.
I got
that.
wireless off and on.
How do you know how many people are on, homie?
We got right now on Facebook, we got 6.
6,
But if you are to hop off, probably 10.
10.
I don't know that for sure.
Wow.
It ain't worth it though. It ain't worth it though. I'm all about being legitimate.
Do they not know that we're on?
Is this how you drink wine? No, because we always advertise when we're on.
Oh,
But watch this. This is how the wine drink.
Gotta have the pinky, man.
gotta have the pinky. That's how the old lady
Right.
drinks it.
Last time I mixed all this, I got really sick. So I don't want to.
Yeah, so just stick.
Do you
to
remember that one
wine
night?
today.
Do you guys remember that night? I got super, and we had DA on.
Yeah.
He's like, "Which book did you read?" I was like,
I read them all.
"Anyways,
Good old DA.
anyhow,
He was such a good guy.
he's a great guy, man."
I'm looking forward to that podcast where you guys are out there in the woods.
Yeah,
Tackling, but
Oh, dude,
Bigfoot.
I'm ready.
I'll be
So,
on. Yeah,
Let's talk about that.
let's talk about what
You guys are supposed to go on this podcast.
you guys are gonna come. No, you don't go on a podcast, bro. You can't go on a
We're
podcast.
going on a Bigfoot event.
I'm
Good.
on a podcast
Thank
right
God.
now.
We'll get Chris on here next time.
Is this thing on? So
Yeah, it's
listen,
on.
I'm sitting
Unfortunately,
in-
yours is on.
I'm sitting in Justice League.
one of those.
All right.
Yeah,
Listen.
yeah.
So you guys
Stop touching the fucking mic.
Sorry. You guys are going on this.
He's like that one on the one movie, the race car movie. He's like, "What do I do with my hands?" Just fucking leave him down.
Tom Cruise in the You won the race.
No, that's
just
Thunder.
Tom?
That's Thunder or
Days
whatever.
of Thunder.
Days of Thunder.
I'm talking about the one movie with Dear Baby Jesus.
Dear me. Oh,
He's like, you don't think I can feel my fucking
fire.
legs?
I'm on fire.
You
What's that,
feel-
Ricky
you-
Bobby? Yes.
You
Yes,
come in
yes,
my
yes, yes.
hospital room and you
Ricky
think
Bobby.
I can feel my fucking legs, and he's like this. He's like, what a fucking nut.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah, that movie. That's the one
My
I'm talking
favorite
about.
part still. I'm gonna come at you like a spider monkey, old man.
He's like, shut the fuck up, Grandpa.
Could you
Grandpa.
imagine Peanut trying to come at you with like a spider bite?
No, I just imagine
Yeah,
trying to
you
talk to my
close
grandpa
back
like,
out.
shut the fuck up, Grandpa. He'd have came across that with a bluegill and
Yes.
smacked me in the mouth.
Talladega
Oh,
Nights.
yeah.
So
Talladega.
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 Why don't you don't take the rest of that shot? Next thing we know, it'll be Talladega.
Talladega.
So first off, what are you drinking, Sturge?
Me, I already said what I was sipping on.
It's all right.
Bud Light next. It's got 0 carbs, 80 calories, and 4% alcohol.
The fact
Zero.
that you're
Ricky
not drinking-
Bobby.
we brought you wine to drink.
We brought you a ton of wine.
No one offered me to drink it. That's
And you are
interesting.
Please,
refusing
you tried to
drink.
explain this.
I got this bottle of this great wine by Penut Winery. It's called Human Resources. And it fits me perfectly.
Time out. Did American Whiskey just say, "What's up, boys"? I think that's Dylan trying to say, "What's up," but his phone is logged into
Dylan.
American Whiskey.
I'm on your
Dylan,
on
you're
your
an
seat,
idiot.
Dylan.
I love
Dylan.
that guy.
So
I
if
love-
you ever,
I figured
seen a
this
clusterfuck
human
going on,
resources
this is
actually
it right
fit.
here.
Guys, you can't talk at the same time.
I'm
Who?
trying to talk to you.
Fuckheads.
I'm throwing,
Oh yeah.
I'm throwing
If
a
if
shout
you hear
out.
Peanut speak, you have to stop because no one will hear him.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Peanut.
I'm sending a shout out to Burnout Winery because I'm drinking their human resources.
Suck them off already.
It's so
I'm
good.
trying, but they won't go for it. But anyways,
Me too, bad
I'm
shadow.
drinking human resources because that's like usually where I get called to every day I'm at work.
Because he's grabbing all the fellas'
Yeah.
butts.
Yeah, that's
I'm like
because
a
them grasshoppers are
walking,
coming.
talking HR violation.
I'm glad my brother's on here today.
Why? What do you want to talk about that you're scared about?
We'll talk about anything.
No, let's talk about where you worked in the past.
Where I
Off
worked in
limits.
the past.
My brother or me? I worked at Rotor
I worked-
in Dayton.
Did you
Ohio.
clean shitters? Oh,
I did more than clean shitters.
did you hate that one tool? Like I got to use it like 10 times a week where you shove it in. So like I didn't flush my tampons. And you
That
sit there
was
and run it.
somebody else.
And I'm there. All right,
I would
pull.
call them and have them come out.
No, I did that shit too. I do it like
I
5
know
times a
how
week.
to do it. It's not a glorious. Part of
Ju-
the job.
Justice League said, "Listen, boys, I'm drunk. I clicked the notifications and put me an American whiskey page."
Can we get him on?
Yeah, Justice League. You
Right.
want to hop
Justice,
on?
get on.
Yeah, go
Hop on.
Go ahead, Jeff.
I don't know how to do it, dude. I'm sitting in your seat. Tell me.
Don't touch anything. That's what you do.
Yeah, just don't touch.
You are to touch
I got your
nothing.
password, so you might want to.
There you are, baby. I miss you so much. I love you. I want you to know I love you so much.
Can I give a shout out to your kids, Sturge?
Yeah,
They
go
gave
ahead.
me- they gave me dots. The dots are amazing.
That's the worst candy in America.
No, they're amazing.
Can I tell you? I want to shout out my mother-in-law for a second. Oh, there
she
she
did
is.
come over and watch.
Can I get a G? I need $1,000. I was just about to talk to you. And I was about to talk about you, and you
Is
showed up.
Ann still
You get
here?
$1,000. Anyways, what'd you say?
Is your mother-in-law still here?
Yeah, you want to see her?
Yeah. Let's
Yeah,
bring
he
her
wants to
down
see
here.
all you got. Pull up over here.
Yeah,
Pull
come
up.
on, Ann.
And the lady
Go.
that came over with the kids.
Hop in there. Hop in there.
And
You gotta get right behind
Listen.
it so you can see you on the camera.
This woman is amazing.
She is.
She is.
She is.
Yeah, she is an amazing person.
It's like
see you right there.
Hi, Ann.
Everybody give a shout
Yeah,
out.
you heard that. Then we done heard that. That's how you know you're doing it right. No,
Who has
wait, we
the
live.
best
We live.
mother-in-law in the world?
Yeah,
We
think
live.
We can.
she gives us
This
a lot of
podcast.
support.
Mother-in-law is great. She, you know, she does cool stuff and all that.
She watches your kids when you're getting drunk with Burnout Winery. Right?
That's true.
Like,
That's true.
Who
Well,
does
this is
that?
this is a business. This is a business meeting,
Our podcast,
right, fellas?
It is a business meeting.
Boys, this is a business meeting.
Business
I agree.
meeting.
Chris, this is a business meeting.
I agree.
But there's one thing about Ann. This podcast could go to hell, and nobody be watching.
But Ann,
Ann.
this podcast could be the last in all podcasts, and this woman still be on there like American Whiskey's on.
Oh, and
And
I
she'd be
would
like,
be
I
on
can't
there.
hear. No, she'd be like, I can't hear right. I can't hear right. I still can't hear right.
I'd be on
But
there.
hey, at least she's on, motherfuckers.
Yeah. So we have to give it up to Ann 100%.
Give it up there at 100%.
Ann is an amazing.
Suck her off, brother.
No, your mother-in-law is an amazing person.
She is.
She
I
was the first.
how many
person to
times
say,
have I
love
said
your
that on?
wine.
Hey, she probably never heard this. How many times you told me, hear me praise her on my podcast?
Oh, a million.
All the fucking time.
Without her, you wouldn't be where you're at.
She is our biggest fan.
Without my wife, I mean, my wife, dude, I wouldn't have clean clothes without her or clean dishes.
Yeah.
Honestly, I wouldn't have a house. Honestly, I'd probably have to stroke myself. I don't know. I don't
Oh,
know.
I'm cool with all that. My wife does a lot of stuff.
If nothing else, let's give Ann. the
I'm not
support she
trying to
deserves.
say that. My,
Dougie Fresh.
Dougie!
Buddy.
Wait a minute.
made it.
Who let Doug in? Who actually
I
let him
did.
in?
Yeah,
Himself.
Oh,
don't
yeah, I
know.
forgot he's allowed to do it.
He
Look at
does.
his hair. His hair looks like a porn star's hair.
Are you
He's
a
got a
fluffer,
nice-
Doug?
He's got a nice porn star
You know
hair.
what a fluffer is, Doug?
Doug, can you
Fluffer.
burned out? This isn't your.
Fluffer, Doug. Fluffer. You a fluffer?
All right, Doug, what are you sipping on tonight?
I'm drinking.
hold on, hold on.
You know who Tickle is?
Tickle?
Yeah,
Yep, moonshiners.
yeah. So I'm drinking
Yeah,
Tickle's
moonshine.
Dynamite Cinnamon Moonshine with apple cider. Tastes like a candy apple.
Nice.
Hey,
So-
Douglas, I'm sitting at your desk and I appreciate you allowing me to be here.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Look
dude.
good. You look good. You just look like you're hiding in the corner.
I know
That's
we
all right.
we can't get his phone to stop talking.
Yeah.
That's
I got
that was the
an
same
Android.
issue I had when I showed up that one night.
I know.
Do you like doing this, Doug?
Do I like doing what?
We just make your night.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's awesome. It's 9:43, right? So when it turns like 2:00 and I'm still sitting here talking to you,
I hope we're at home.
no, we're not going to be at home. 'Cause it's gonna be- listen, it's going
Fred's
to be
my boy. Take
it's
the
gonna
shot.
be
Take
1
the shot.
o'clock. I
Talk
can't-
the shot. Take the
can't-
shot. Take the shot.
Doug.
Take
Why
the
didn't
shot.
you tell me when you come to the
Take the
studio,
shot.
you play the game by yourself? and
First
you're gonna
off,
lose
Doug,
by yourself?
who
How do you drop the dice on the floor by yourself when you're playing against yourself?
I do it all the time on purpose.
And then
Is
he's
this the
like,
bottle I just gave you.
Welcome in, everybody. We got more people on. That's crazy. We didn't
Yeah,
have
no,
a-
so
Everybody.
they play the dice game.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Everybody thought Sturg like dropped the dice on the floor, but he actually threw it on the floor. just
That's
so
what I do. Doug knows what I do. I'm like, oh shit, I lost. Let me take a shot.
Doug
Oh,
got
whoops.
Sturge got pissed and swiped the dice on the floor.
Doug, Dylan, I sent on the American whiskey text. You can hop on from there, I think.
are you guys cool with us being in your seats?
Yeah, man.
My seat is your seat.
First off, they're my chairs, so yeah, they're fine with it.
First of all, I appreciate you inviting me, my wife, and my brother over.
I
And
think Doug and I have a good relationship.
You think it's Doug and you? I think Justice League loves you.
I can be back to Chris's house before he can.
That's true.
That's odd. That's kind of creepy.
Hey,
It might
Doug,
be. My
You might
dog-
Just
want to
saying.
let your wife know to lock the doors.
Doug,
I know where the wine is.
Yes.
Doug said, I'll be at your house before you are, bud. I'll tuck the kids in and all. You got ramen noodles?
No, we don't have ramen.
You got
No
name
ramen. We got.
I ain't
the
messing
honey-
with that dog. That dog don't like me.
Yeah, that's true. My dog does not like it.
I know. I sent him. I just sent Dylan the link.
I don't know what Dylan's doing.
He's hanging out in a cabin with 4 dudes.
Mm.
Whatever that means.
I hope he ain't playing salty
Hold
cracker.
on.
He's playing the banjo right now.
Hey, everybody, be quiet.
You think he dressed up as a Power Ranger?
All right, everybody, shush.
And then I tweeted
Oh God!
many millions between Facebook and
Yeah.
Twitter.
That was only $20. You know how much these motherfuckers are going on eBay?
What?
2,500.
What?
35 cents.
The lady at the Republican office is like, "Give me a price." I was like, "What do you want for it?" She said 20. I googled it in 4 seconds. I was like, "I'll take it."
What are you talking about, dude?
Can we talk about wine?
Thank you. God bless you. And God bless you.
You're on my podcast, Christopher. You shut your hell up.
So
He would
So
have
I
touched the
agree.
button.
let's.
What do you want to talk about?
I don't want to talk about that.
I got people uncomfortable.
I think you should sell it.
Here today.
I think I'm going to sell it. I'm gonna sell this bitch before Tuesday happens because when he loses, it probably ain't gonna be worth shit.
I put a bet in.
Make money.
I did too, actually.
I put a bet in.
I put $300 on
I
that
put-
that he wins.
My wife is standing here looking at me.
Fred, don't say nothing stupid.
Chris is the best. Bitch, don't say something stupid.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Justice League's back here. Hold on.
All right.
I got you.
See him.
I got you. Hold on.
Get on
All
your.
right.
Oh shit!
I got a question to
Who's in
ask you,
studio?
Justice.
We got 3 sheets deep justice.
Hold
I'm
on.
not 3 feet deep.
First a sec.
Deep,
two?
no, he said dick deep.
Well, if he would have said 3 inches deep, he's probably closer.
Oh, you just
I'm real
Hi,
close.
guys. I got you. He's at a cabin with a bunch of white boys. Never mind.
Hey, Doug, thanks for the
Hey,
extra
come say hi to your buddy. Hey, you want to see your girl?
You want to see your home girl?
Yeah, let me see my girl.
She has been coming to your desk all night.
All night. Dude.
Where is
My girl, where's she at?
See, I just showed you up here, bro.
Just-
You don't hang
just-
out with me.
Just call her name, Justice.
you see her?
Maya.
She can't hear you, bro.
Put the speaker on. Put the earphones on.
She said, "I want to stay there. I can actually eat steaks and eggs and all kinds of shit, bro." She loves it there. She's like, "I get table scraps at that house." I'm like, "Nah, bitch. That's 11 eggs. That ain't
Hold on.
scraps."
Everybody, I gotta
What?
ask Jason a question.
Go ahead.
And I
I
know
thought
it's
you were asking me a
ask you
question.
Not you, dude. You're
Jason is who is Jason?
Jason Davis.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Stop. Your dog starts chatting whenever she wants. Shut the fuck up.
Woo!
Oh, fuck.
all right, Jason.
Welcome to the cluster.
Jason,
Who figured out how to put him up there?
I don't know.
how's everything?
I
going
did, you
where you're
shit
at?
bags.
Jason.
No, I did that.
Oh, never
go
mind.
down
Whatever.
there, Jason?
Doesn't matter.
Thank you.
Shut up.
Oh,
Amy said, Chris, Amy said answer her text.
Ooh.
Oh, my bad.
I thought she was coming over. How about you answer my text, Amy? I wondered where you was.
Look
You didn't
at
even text me back.
I'm
Hey,
airing it
sir.
out.
Get on. That's Amy.
She would smack somebody. Does she smack people?
Listen,
Hey,
my
Sturg.
wife
Imagine.
is an
She does
amazing
look-
person.
All right, hold on.
She
Time
looks
out.
really
Well,
cute.
hold on, guys. You guys shut the fuck up for a second.
Okay.
Go ahead, Justice League.
Guess who I have with me?
Who?
Mike.
Which one's Mike?
How you doing, Mike?
What's up, Mike?
How do I know Mike?
Mike
Mike.
looks tired.
No, remember we took Mike to Mad Cow, and then
Oh,
back to your place
Mike?
got him fucked up on fucking moonshine.
Yeah, I remember. That was the night that one girl showed up and you gave her all the dinner that you bought. And
Hey,
you were like,
Justice,
oh,
why do
whatever.
you sound
Yeah,
like that,
I remember
dude?
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How you doing, Mike?
What's up, Mike?
On
Nice
the
to meet you,
podcast
buddy.
twice because the first time he had me finish off a
Nah,
bottle of whiskey.
nah, 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 nah,
Hey,
nah,
hey, do you guys,
Out
out of curiosity, do you jack off in the same cabin?
Do you
I've
guys
jerked off on his
said,
toe twice.
How many jerk off sessions has there been?
Peanut.
For me?
Yeah.
I know you can
Why
hear
does
me.
everybody talk about jerk off and they look at me?
Let him talk. Let him talk, Peanut. You never talk, and you want to talk in the most inconvenient times.
Peanut,
So
can you
before-
open
hold
this
on a
for me?
second.
Oh my gosh.
We got to address
This is a
Amy.
shit show.
Hold on.
Will I be
I
here?
want to know how many jack-offs Justice League's done in the cabin.
First off, we're not worried about Justice League. He's
Oh,
not here.
Justice League
Amy
is here in
wants to
spirit.
know, will I be here at midnight?
Yes.
Probably.
Probably so.
Can I be
We'll
honest?
We'll be on here.
What? I thought she was coming at 7:30. Who said 7:30?
was
Originally, when I texted you, I'd be here at 5:30.
You said
It's
6:30.
6:30.
Babe, I will be here at midnight, possibly. I'll probably be.
Where is she at? Is she coming?
Yeah, she's
She
coming.
went and saw the kids today.
She went and hung out with the kids. We made.
Where is she
wine.
at right now?
She's on her way.
That ain't gonna be midnight.
Well, I
That's
can
gonna be
tell
like 10:30.
No, well, for her it might be 9:30.
Yeah, she'll
way
be
she
here in
drives.
2 seconds.
It's 9:50, so that's impossible.
Well, Amy, just drive safe.
Yeah,
Hey,
just be safe.
We just want you to drive safe.
Hey, Sturg,
Yeah.
just because he's talking shit, I'm about to turn my laptop off remotely from my phone.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't
dude.
do
You
that.
would be
Don't
the
do that.
dickhead to do that.
It would be. Don't do that because then it's gonna. It took 45 minutes to get this shit good.
Listen, the progress that we have.
You know how many idiots I had to work with just to get this shit going
Hold
tonight?
on. He has
Hey,
to do.
Sturg,
Hold on.
Listen,
Four
Hold on,
idiots.
No, everyone
Hold
else
on,
shut
listen.
up.
You can see me
Everyone
right
else shut
Maya.
up.
Fred, Chris, Peanut.
Hey,
For Stephanie, Jen, we wouldn't be where we're at.
Sturg,
We're losing followers. You guys can't all talk at the same fucking time. Who's up?
Sturg,
Yeah.
do you appreciate? Do you appreciate me in the studio now?
We do.
What do you
We
mean?
do.
I made everything
do.
happen. Here's the thing: if I was missing from the studio, none of this is happening.
I get that. What I'm
do
saying
you
is,
So fuck off.
control that side of the studio.
It is nice. It is nice. I miss Doug though. You know why I miss Doug?
because
I
he never
love
shows
Doug.
up.
No, Doug's
Doug's
a good.
never here.
I mean,
Doug's always got. I got this.
Doug's
to
always got
give.
family issues. I don't know
got
what it
this
is.
to
He's like, I
do.
gotta take my girl to the dance. I'm like, fuck family. Podcast first. You know.
So let me
Hey,
ask
Sturg,
you
did you
this.
love my bet today?
I didn't look at your bed. I'm talking about Doug showing up to the studio.
Look,
Can I ask you a
I
question?
bet on Vanderbilt
hold on.
again.
Nobody
Let's
cared.
go, Vandy.
I don't care. Doug, what do you have to say about yourself?
I have no idea.
I love you, buddy.
I got something to say.
I have nothing to say about myself.
Are you coming over tomorrow, Doug?
For what?
Come on,
What?
For what?
watch football. I guess.
I guess we're gonna have you can't come to studio Tuesday.
Listen,
No, yeah.
Doug,
Might as
hold
well
on.
come over tomorrow.
Doug,
What?
and
To
anyone
have a
else in here,
podcast.
Hey, Sturge,
whoever comes tomorrow,
Get the blowjob
I will buy
from
steak.
Dylan.
steak.
can I ask you a question, Dylan?
What kind?
Yeah,
No,
go
hold on. We're trying to deal with something real quick.
We're getting
Doug, are you coming over for
Whoever
your
comes to
steak
the
tomorrow?
studio tomorrow, I'm buying steaks.
I'll be in Urbana at noon.
Okay.
The game's at 4.
Are you gonna? It's at 4 o'clock.
game?
Are you gonna-
Peanut.
The Packers
can you open this
game.
for me?
Oh, that's the most important one.
Yeah. Are you coming over? You're a fucking Browns fan. Let's be honest.
Oh,
Do
trust
you
me,
want to
I'm
come
not.
over for steaks
Let's
tomorrow?
go, Winston.
I'm here about the Browns.
Are you coming over for
man.
steaks or not?
I'm undetermined.
Are you coming
I
or
need
not?
to know, Doug.
I can't give you yes or no.
Why?
We have a baton competition at noon. In
Oh,
Urbana.
Jesus
Because
Christ. That-
his wife in the background. His wife
What's a
is in the
fucking baton do? Pontoon?
He said baton.
What's
His
that
daughter. It
mean,
must be
dude?
some with his
Baton
daughter.
is
What?
dance
Okay, how long does that fucking go, bud?
till they're done, I guess.
Was your daughter good at it? Let's hope not. We're trying to
Yeah,
get you
but I
over
mean,
these mistakes.
She is
Is
only
she good
8,
at
so
it?
I mean, there's a
You know how bad I
limitation.
like every
How good?
every wrestling tournament my son's in. I'm like, I hope he fucking sucks today. 'Cause I'm trying to roll out of there, bro. Like,
This podcast is a
Well,
cluster.
hey, Sturge, what's funny
shut the
about
fuck up,
that?
Chris.
It's called
Can I-
Fred is here.
Can I ask Dylan a question?
Yeah.
Did you bring any samples to share with your fellow people?
No, he's an idiot.
No, I'm
The
not
problem
an
is-
idiot, for one.
Probably drank it all.
Can I read the last? Can I actually? I got a better question for Dylan. Let's
Go ahead.
talk
Hold
about
on,
business
hold
while we're
hold
on here.
I gotta go pee.
Go pee then. That's fine. You
Hold on,
gotta tell
I'll
the
answer
world.
this question real
So
quick.
the last text that that Chris sent you
I gotta go pee, guys.
was an important text. I think you never responded to him.
What did he say?
Chris, what did you say?
I said we need to figure out a nonprofit.
Yeah, but we'll talk about that off the air too. But I need you to make sure you're responding to things of the podcast, or you're fired as manager, and Peanut's going to be the new manager.
No, first off, we're not going to fire Dylan.
Yeah, you give blowjobs, Peanut. Justice League doesn't.
Justice League.
First off, the only
never
person
given
that's
blowjobs.
ever texted me is Fred.
First off,
No, Chris
are
says
you
he
getting
texted
us-
you.
Are you getting Fred and I mixed up?
No, I'm not.
Look at your
I
text.
only have Fred's number.
No.
I only
That
have
is
Chris's.
Chris's number. Look at
What
the
is it?
It's not, I'm not going to give my number out online.
Pass that number out. There's only
Hold on,
6 people
hold
listening,
on.
and I think they're all down here. So
What the hell?
we're in good
The-
shape.
the simple way to
We're
find
good.
this out is, Chris,
937-409.
If you don't give your fucking number, I'll give it for you.
Chris, hold on.
11:45.
Chris, text me right now and I'll see if I got it.
No, I know you got it.
Wait a minute. Amy says I'll be there at 11:45. If you guys are done before I get there, I'm going to be pissed. So you
No.
have another 3 hours. Is she driving right now?
Yes, she's driving.
She shouldn't be texting on Facebook and driving.
First
So
off,
now
Chris,
I'm
I'm
pissed.
telling you right now, I've never got a text from you.
you want to bet $5.
$5.
I'll bet $5 on it. Text me right now.
Fred, the wine guy's back.
First off, Fred, be quiet.
He's saying text him right now. Chris, he's calling your
Hold on,
bullshit.
I gotta find his number.
Exactly. You never texted me.
He showed it to
Hold
me,
on,
actually.
hold on a second.
Well, I got to give a shout out to Dylan and Justice.
Oh my
because
God,
let
suck
me-
him off,
I
Peanut.
just sent you
No,
a text.
no.
Let me know what that says.
I got on this podcast here all by myself.
No,
It's like-
what do you mean? I literally had to spell out where to go for you to fucking go on it, bro.
But I went there by
You
myself.
didn't get on shit by yourself.
I didn't.
Listen,
You were like, hey, I don't, you're going to have to read me the web browser. I was like, what do you mean?
But you,
Hey, Anthony.
I'm about to mute Peanut. Peanut's never been muted before. This son of a bitch is about to get muted. I did it all by myself.
I did it all by myself.
Yeah, just like
Hey,
you
Anthony.
by yourself.
Hold on, stop.
I get a little-
Stop
lady.
Listen, Linda.
time out.
Usually,
Let's see what Dylan
usually
has to
I
say.
can't type it in right, and
Well, we know
Dylan and
that.
Justice have to come over and type it in for
Yeah,
me.
that's because you don't. They're in capital
Dude,
letters on the
Doug
keyboard.
and Dylan both know, bitch. You didn't do anything over there on your own
All right, can we
at
ask
all,
Dylan-
bro.
Yeah, but they weren't here to do it for me.
All right, can we ask Dylan what I sent him?
What'd you send him, Dylan?
So
What's your-
he did text me,
What did
but
No, don't read it. We'll
what did I say that I just text you?
Chris, that's something that
We have to decide as a group.
but you've never talked to me about it. I've never heard about it.
Chris, that is something that is more than just
You never responded. You never said anything to me,
Did you think that was Fred?
brother.
no. Hold on.
I'm a little salty about it, though, because you know, whatever.
That's all right, Dylan.
We'll talk about it later.
No. Hold on. Listen, Chris,
Oh, jeez.
that takes something way more
Justice,
than.
Why didn't you say something to me then? Why did you say something to me?
Because
happened
there's a lot of legalities to it.
No, you forgot to even mention to me.
But
You gotta fucking step up and do better.
what
No.
I need to know these fucking things.
what I want
Anthony, we'll talk about it tomorrow over.
Yeah,
steak.
we will. You better fucking
We-
believe it. Let's move on to some wine talk,
I-
shall we?
I
No,
consider-
hold on. Let me finish.
All right.
I wish I could unplug him.
I know.
His point.
I mean, I understand where you're coming from, Chris.
Or me.
But you thought that was Fred.
No.
Please.
Hold on. No, this is just about the text.
Racist.
This is just about the text. I get where you're coming from.
That was a fucking good one.
But
Hey, when you put that name in, put that as Chris, not Fred.
That was a good one. I'm sorry. That was
I
good.
know-
Hey, Chris,
I know
this-
it's good, you know what I'm
Is
saying?
that your dog, Doug?
I'm sorry.
You look good there,
But
girl.
hey, Chris, with what your text was referring
Good,
to,
girl.
there's a lot of legalities that we have to look into way before we even consider something like that.
But
Because that would be a
Shut
nonprofit
the fuck up, though.
organization.
You didn't share that with Doug, Peanut, me, the owner, whatever. Let's move on to wine talk.
We're not ready for that.
no. We're going to address this, Dylan.
No, we're going to address it right now.
We are. Oh, shit.
Harmonica.
Okay, that's a little.
And American Whiskey Foundation.
So, Dylan, Chris at Burnt Out Winery feel that you guys are family, correct?
There's a lot to it, though.
Damn, that was good.
We're not ready for that.
Hey, Peanut, was that good or what?
That was fucking phenomenal.
That was so good.
Hey, Doug, why are you in black and white?
Hold on.
Why is it got to be black and white, bud? Talk about a liberal. Anywho's.
Are you kidding me?
That's my ghost-like appearance against my black shirt.
I see that.
Where did
You are
Chris
quite
go?
pale.
Where's Chris at?
Flip his
No,
camera.
Chris, you got to lean over the other way.
No, I don't want to mess up Doug's desk.
Mess it up. He doesn't do shit with
Hey,
it.
how about you share this to your page?
Yeah, Chris, that desk cost me $10.
Oh,
Whose page, bro? I share it on all my pages,
Did
buddy.
Dylan leave?
Ugh. Why are you so worried about Ann all the time, bro?
Because I love Dylan as a person.
No, I'm talking about Ann.
Oh, and she's a great person.
Yeah, we love Ann.
Who's
Yeah.
Ann?
Ann's our
Ann
Babysitter?
is
Ann's our mascot.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Listen,
If you need Mary Kay,
Sexy
call
man.
1-800. Wait, what's your number? 937-215 0550.
listen.
0550.
281-330-80.
Don't call that number because it's probably fucked up and you're like, can I get some Mary Kay? And they'll be like, I'm a drug dealer.
Listen.
That's my mother-in-law. She'll be like, yeah,
you
what's your
can
name?
clearly tell Ann runs everything.
What's that mean? Are you fucking kidding me?
No,
My
no.
wife runs it. What? No, I don't
No,
even
no.
have sex until she says it's okay.
So Ann has to approve your sexual relations.
Absolutely. No.
Okay.
What? No.
Okay, that's what I heard. Is that not what
If I listen, if she were to approve of it, I only have one kid. Yeah, dummy.
Yeah. So it's
After one kid, she's like, don't have no more. 3 later.
Yeah.
Then 4 later. And then other night, I was like, you trying to
So
practice?
I have a question.
And we did.
Sturg.
Raise your hand.
So, Chris.
I'm not mad about it. What?
Hey, Chris.
yes.
We got a question.
Hold on.
No,
Dylan's
No,
gonna talk.
I don't have a question.
Be quiet.
Chris, I have an actual answer for you, Chris.
I'm listening.
You're still trying to make up something?
No, I'm not making up anything right now.
That's fine. You had to wait 35 minutes to make it up. Go ahead.
That's like you talking to DA.
It's been like 2 minutes.
Hold on. I'm
So-
about to make a phone call and see if I can get somebody else on.
Fred, can you be quiet so Dylan can talk?
Let Dylan talk, Fred.
My gosh.
In all reality, your text, it actually needs a lot.
Yeah, that's interesting because I never fucking knew about it, buddy.
Because I had
Just be
no
honest.
research
Say,
on
I
it.
forgot. Just say I forgot.
I didn't forget, which is why I have an answer for it.
Okay.
Oh shit.
But I just want you to know.
I don't think this is where we're talking about this at.
I went to the producer of the show, which is a great person, and
Hello. I don't want to name any names. I don't want to name any names.
Do you want to hear my answer, Chris?
Dylan, I love
His
you.
answer better not come out right now because I don't even know about it. I didn't even know about it. So
No, my answer is very simple.
Why are you eyeballing me?
So
Logistics.
with no.
no, I didn't even know about it. So I'm interested in hearing what you have to say about it.
So with us selling T-shirts and everything like that, and we are trying to make a profit and make back the money that
I don't even know what you're talking about.
I'm gonna need you to shut your mouth, Fred.
Oh, I'm sorry, Chris.
How
so with us selling T-shirts and other products, and we are trying to make money. Technically, we are a for-profit. We need to come up with a solution, which is a charity of some sort that we can donate that money to.
Put
that
the
is
flag
a
down.
nonprofit to do that, for Chris.
His son called me fat. That's not that insulting. His son looked at me.
I'm sorry. I'm listening to you, Dylan.
And that's why I'm saying
It's
this
called.
this is something that needs to be discussed, and we need to figure out who we can partner with, because if Sturg is trying to make his money back, because he's
We're not going to talk about this right now. I honestly said I didn't want to talk about this. Let's talk about the wine Burned Out has.
Oh, I got a question.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I got a question on the winery.
Oh,
Has nothing. This motherfucker didn't even tell me about the text. That's the problem.
well, I don't mean to cause problems.
This son of a
Dylan.
bitch.
Sturg.
No, I'm going
I love
outside
you.
for a second. Change the fucking subject.
Okay, we're going to talk about this.
Ohio
Story.
State won tonight.
Ask me about the wine.
What size
You wanna
corks
go
do
outside
you guys
with me?
use?
Fred,
I don't
what
even-
size cork do
Quart?
you use?
I
think they're pretty standard.
I mean, because these are like I got some number 9s. And mine push in the
9.34. I
same
think.
way like this, and they're really hard to get out. So I like to drop down to like 8s.
I can pull up a receipt, and I can tell you.
I'm just trying to sound like really educational here.
No, it's okay. Cork size is
9.14.
I've noticed because mine do the same thing.
because if
With number
corks are
9.
too big, they won't fit in the bottle.
Yeah,
So
my
let me
number 9s like do the same thing, and
let me pull up a receipt so I can tell you.
What just happened?
Steph, what you got?
Fred's lost.
Hey, Jug.
So far, I've
um,
decided I
hey,
have way
hey,
too much
Chris,
Maya hair
Chris.
on my legs.
Well, that's your fault, Steph, because you just keep telling her to cuddle with you.
Hey,
I
hey,
know she
Dylan,
won't stop.
We love
Maya,
Why is my wife and big
She's-
Hi,
Sturg
my
talking somewhere? I don't
they
know.
gone.
They gone. Poof, be gone.
I
They
need
all
some
leaving.
water.
hey Steph,
Yes.
what
Maya.
kind of drinks do you want tomorrow?
Oh,
Hey, if
Look,
you're buying
Daddy's on
steaks,
here.
man, I'll be here.
Daddy's on you.
Huh?
Did you
Peanut,
see her?
Peanut, I promise, whoever's there for the game tomorrow, I will provide steaks.
Can we
You
turn
know,
the
I'm
air
a big
on?
sport. I'm not a big
Turn
sports
the
guy,
air
but I like hanging with you guys. So
But no. In all honesty, Stephanie and Anthony really did me a freaking solid this weekend, and they allowed me to come to this conference, which actually is very beneficial to me.
Everyone on here has to pee.
So,
I don't.
yo,
saying that,
Well, and that's because you're not here.
but
No,
they're like,
that's
saying
fair.
that,
they're like
I'm
playing
willing
sports.
to buy steaks for the game tomorrow.
I don't eat steak.
Hi,
What do you-
Jen.
What?
Steph, what do you want to
That
eat
ain't what
tomorrow?
Sturg says.
I'll
Sturg
eat
says
her
you like meat.
portion. Peanut
No.
is
Steph, what do you want to eat tomorrow?
Dylan, your dog just ran away.
You're not listening,
Uh,
Steph.
mine
What do
is-
you want
mine
to
is
eat
here
tomorrow?
looking at Dylan's seat, wanting to know where he's at.
Come here. There she is. Can you see her?
I see her.
She's missing her daddy.
Speak. Oh, there you go.
Oh,
Maya is officially part of the podcast tonight. Come here.
but Steph, what do you want to eat tomorrow?
Speak. Speak. She's ordering for us.
I don't know what she's saying. What do you want to eat tomorrow, Steph?
I think she eats everything.
No, what do you want?
I haven't found anything that she won't eat.
Jesus, she's not listening, boys.
She refuses to answer your question.
It's kind of like talking to Sturg, right?
It's not my
Doug,
fault.
you-
It's your dog. This is your
Doug,
dog.
do you see what I have to deal with?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think you should ask for a 9th time.
Hey, Stephanie.
Tell him. Tell him all about it. Tell him.
Stephanie.
Your dog literally has made it clear.
Hey, Peanut.
Yes, sir.
Will you go to the other side of the studio and ask Stephanie what she wants to eat tomorrow?
Hey, Steph, what do you want to eat tomorrow?
You know, I don't eat anything else than mozzarella sticks, pizza. You know what I eat.
And
You're
some
here
Burnout
every
Winery.
Sunday. You see what I eat.
So
Pretty much
I will get a frozen pizza and mozzarella sticks.
You get some chicken wings. Talk to your daddy. What? He's on there. He hears.
If you could see her tail right now, Maya's tail's like going like 1,000 miles an hour.
It is.
And
She's very
we've talked about that. Everyone that's met her, would you ever think that she was 8 years old?
No, not at all.
not one bit.
She's
She
like
is-
a puppy.
Yeah, she's got the most energy. And let me tell you, she's been coming in here nonstop, like going to your desk. Like,
Yes.
where's Dad at? Where's Dad? And then Fred sits down there and she's like, who the hell's this guy in Dad's desk? Like, what the hell?
Hey, Fred.
What's up, homie?
So the meeting I had a little bit ago,
Listen,
I actually sat down with the board of directors of the NCAA, and they let me know that they are coming down on you hardcore for your recruiting violations.
listen. The recruiting I did this weekend, it didn't do nothing, dude. I came down here and just spent like 2 hours with this one guy, and he was like, I need everything. And I'm like, ooh,
And then
everything?
he let you know he's going to Jack State, right?
No. He said,
No. He called me and said, hey, I met with Fred, and fuck him. I'm going to Jack State.
yes, he kind of said that, but the thing with that was, yeah, the meetings didn't go too good.
Right.
But we did get a bunch of wine made.
Did he try the wine?
No. You told
Bitch.
Swift was calling him.
That bitch. I'm not. You know what? His scholarship's revoked.
Don't say that out loud.
No, it's revoked. He didn't try Burnout Winery. He's done.
But the wine is what matters. Life goals.
Life goals.
Yes.
My life goal is for everybody to try my wine at least once.
And if they try it once, they'll want it twice.
They
Yeah.
will never go back to any other wine.
I have tried like every bottle like 5 times now.
Why is
I've
it so
tried it.
hot in here?
Yeah, I've tried it twice, like 10 times.
Go to bed, Mike.
It's so hot in here.
That's
Is
Done drinking?
Fred, is the flag down to get in the room?
The flag is down.
that
See, that's
is
why it's hot.
Lift the flag.
that's the
Only
whiskey
10.
now.
Lift the flag.
That's why it's hot. It's holding all
I'm
that
about to
hot
go
air
back
in.
to the bar and see what's
It's a little
going on.
different than wine. The whiskey makes you hot.
The flag makes the room hot, though.
Yep.
You guys need a fan.
If you tuck the flag in the top, it'll make it cool in here very fast.
Hey, Dougie,
What's up?
how'd you like my bet earlier?
Which one?
Chris's spot.
The one that I had Ohio State,
We won.
Indiana.
I don't know if they won.
Well, for some reason, they had Vanderbilt at like plus 200 something.
Yeah, I know. I took their points.
Why would you have Vanderbilt plus 200 against Auburn?
Indiana won 47-10.
A $5 bet paid out $40.
You guys ain't gotten a mic yet?
Yeah, I
My
was gonna
wife
say,
is getting to the mic.
I had to end up cashing late in that Michigan Oregon game because I knew they weren't going to cover that spread.
How much you end up making?
$6.70.
On how much? How much did you bet?
Job
A
done.
dollar.
Hey, you'll take that.
Well, yeah, I could kind of see where their offense was going at the end of the game, and I was like, "There's no way they're keeping that 14 and a half."
Michigan lost.
Sure enough, they missed it.
Can we
They got
talk about the
21
Michigan
points.
loss?
Can we talk about what?
The Michigan loss?
Yeah,
No.
they lost by 21.
That was 100% like going to happen.
Yeah,
Michigan is not it this year. I said it earlier. I really do think that Michigan's on a downward spiral. They're going to be a non-existent program for 3 to 4 years.
yeah.
Dayton took a L, dude.
Come on, I gotta give Ann a hug.
It's right in the corner of this room right here. There's an actual. You unscrew it. And it's
Hold on, we're talking. It's right here.
Peanut, what are you up to, bro?
I got a guy.
Peanut went to go pee.
Yeah,
Peanut
Peanut
went to go
left.
pee.
So now
Oh,
And Jen.
we got the booty bouncer.
Yeah.
it's us now. So
I renamed Jen.
what'd you rename?
So the females are taking over the
better
studio.
I love it.
This is a score of this.
I'm so the
Tell, us
better
how,
half.
tell them how good we
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
We wouldn't be where we are without our wives. Let's just be 100%.
Exactly.
Oh snap!
How do you feel about that question?
I'm glad I didn't make the bet I was going to earlier.
All right. Are all the guys back in the room now?
It's all
Hey,
right.
is anyone
No,
paying
but I have to
attention?
pee now. It's my turn.
Doug, is anyone paying attention to the Clemson game?
Which game, Doug or Dylan?
Clemson,
Hold on. Who'd they play?
Louisville.
Louisville.
Oh, yeah, they are still playing. Third,
Yeah, Louisville's beating
like
Under-
whooping their asses.
6-1 Clemson, 26-7.
Yeah,
South Carolina's beating A&M.
Yeah,
Clemson's
but
losing to Louisville.
But if
And
Louisville
Tennessee's
wins,
only up-
that's huge.
Tennessee's only up 3 on Kentucky.
If Louisville beats them, Clemson is not making the playoffs.
No, that's huge. if Louisville
Tennessee's
beats
only
them.
up. Tennessee's only up 4 on Kentucky.
Really?
We
Well,
talk
Yeah.
Kentucky's a better team than
Both.
people are giving them.
Yeah,
Who is that?
but I mean they're only 3 and 5.
Anthony.
Yeah, but they were also
I'm not
ranked.
sure what
in-
Anthony's
our
doing
wine.
outside this room right now. He's on his knees.
Hey, Doug, what did your wife think about our wine?
Oh, she loved it.
Oh, Anthony.
Granted, we only drank the Moscato so far.
Oh, I see. The bottle is empty on your desk.
Oh well, so that one wasn't mine, but I do have an empty at home of the same thing.
Who is back feeding right now?
It is not I because my phone is off.
I couldn't tell you.
It's someone there because you can't backfeed off the phone.
I hear her, did.
No.
I'm gonna check this.
Are you serious?
Get them stirred.
She obviously listens.
Yeah.
I don't have any phone on.
Okay.
I have no phone close to me. It's your phone.
My phone is on the floor.
Your phone's on the floor.
I would like to say hi to my wife, who's out there driving.
Stop doing that. Stop doing that, Ann. It's Ann. I know Chris loves her, but it's Ann.
Listen,
Well, hey, Ann's one of our biggest supporters, so we can give her a little pass, but at the same time, Ann, don't let us backfeed.
yeah, and
It was Ann the whole time, dude.
can you step out of the room, man? Even though we love you, can you
No,
step?
you don't tell Ann to step out.
That's true. I'm sorry, Ann. I apologize.
Hold on, it's not Ann. Hold on, I'll tell you who it is. Hold on. Check. All right, you ready? I'm gonna unmute Dylan now. Check. Check 1 2. It's Doug.
Do you think it's Fred because he's sitting in Dylan's desk?
Why'd you mute me?
I was trying to figure out who's backfeeding. We've
I
only
mean-
got 3 people. We can talk about whatever we want now.
So, Jen, what are you drinking?
I literally have been drinking my Stanley.
Oh, you can afford one of those?
Well, China.
Peanut, what are you doing for her to get one of those mugs?
Yeah, what is that, bud? Fred, Fred, who?
I'm sorry. Jen, what do you do?
What do you do for a living?
That you can afford one of those mugs.
Sturg, you already know what I do.
She's a dentist.
She's a booby bouncer.
You're a dentist?
Kinda, sort of.
She's a physician assistant for a dentist.
Booby bouncer.
I'm enough.
She can write a Vicodin script if you need it.
No, I can't do all
Can I
that.
get a handicap sticker?
No.
But his teeth is bad though.
Yeah.
No.
Chris,
When
I
he
have one.
walks, his teeth hurt.
Chris, I have one.
Wait, your hip? No.
Yeah, I need a handicap sticker.
Chris, I've got a.
He
I've got a
walks like
sticker.
his uncle. He's in really bad shape.
Yeah. Have you seen my uncle walk?
No.
It's
I've got a
it's a
handicap
pimp walk.
sticker, Chris.
Yeah, it's
You wanna
hard
use
to
it?
watch. Yeah, it's hard to watch. I hope my uncle's listening.
I do too, bro. Your uncle's so cool.
I tell you what, let me send a text out.
Yeah.
Send the text out.
Hey, I've got a
Send
handicap
the-
sticker if you
send the
need it,
text
Chris.
out. What are you doing? Are we getting a trailer? A bus? You think? You think we'll get a bus?
Hey,
Call
I'm
it a
curious.
Yes. We are getting a bus.
We're getting an American whiskey
No,
bus.
we're so getting a bus.
We're so getting one.
We've already talked about it.
Yeah, sell that figure.
Bill and I
Yeah,
already
we had a
talked about
lady
it.
order that. So yeah, asshole.
Sell that figure.
What-
We're gonna get a bus.
We're getting a bus.
Huh?
We can sleep in it.
That's what I'm talking about. And podcast from it. We're getting an American whiskey old school bus, guys.
Yes.
Hey, Sturge.
What?
Can we get a small section for Burnt Out Winery on that bus?
Oh yeah, we're not always gonna be on the bus.
Okay.
I love
appreciate
Pound
that.
and Justice.
So
Dave, this is your spot.
I know.
we'd run for that.
That was really fast.
Peanut's wife.
What?
Oh no.
I done took over the spot.
It's all right.
Hey,
You're
you notice
What are you
I'm
doing
going out
with your
doing
ring?
that, Sturge?
Sturge would be in it. Can you come sit
What?
in Dylan's desk?
Who said that?
Stephanie?
Where is Steph?
I bought
Hey,
it.
Doug.
Sit at Dylan's
Yeah.
desk.
No, I did it. I ended up actually buying it. I was
Ann,
like,
come on, get over here at Dylan's desk. Come on, Ann.
Stephanie is on the trampoline right now. She said it's so cold on the train. Actually, I'm trying to bounce on that. I'll be right back. That'd actually be really fun. I'm not gonna lie.
So, Dylan, what
Huh?
are you doing on your
Officially
trip?
got Fred.
Is Fred
What'd you
sick?
say?
What
Oh,
are you
he's
doing
doing
on your
good
trip?
now. He got it all up.
So this weekend was the Veterans Conference for our union.
Fred's good now. We got it all up.
Okay.
So it was a lot of information to take back to the veterans that work at the prison, like benefits that a lot of people don't know about, a lot of contract stuff that just got dealt with this year. Like it's just a bunch of beneficial stuff to take back and tell people about.
That's awesome. Are you enjoying yourself?
Dude, it's been a blast. And I'm not sugarcoating this. Mike is right next to me. We were literally, and I'm not exaggerating, we were probably the youngest people at this conference by 15 years.
That's crazy.
What are you guys talking about?
We
Dylan's conference.
So, do any of your people want to get on so we can say hi to them?
no, everyone, a lot of people left today.
Oh, okay.
What is that?
We just
Except
stayed
for your
the
roommates.
night because we knew we were going to be drinking and being at a state park with a 2-hour drive. We knew it wasn't smart to leave today.
I got you. I wish you were here because we like you.
We miss you.
What?
I still miss
Hey,
you.
bro, Fred.
My brother's taking clothes off, and I apologize to everyone.
Oh, he still has clothes off.
Wait, are we doing a shirtless episode?
Maybe.
I'm back.
Not me.
Me and Jen are not in.
We are not in.
We did not order a
understanding-
shirtless episode.
Yeah,
Fred, I heard it's a shirtless episode.
I could take my shirt off if you guys want me to.
No.
Oh boy.
I get y'all up on it and everything. What's what you want to do?
Hold on.
Fred, take your shirt off.
They are. No, coming off.
Yeah, buddy.
I don't give a shit.
Oh, hey.
I don't give a shit. I'll bounce you motherfuckers right up on that screen. I don't give a fuck when we get up on
I've been losing weight.
on that.
We got
Keep taking
I
it
got
off.
dignity.
All you did was take a fucking hoodie off, dude.
Everybody's naked.
I ain't. Hey, look, I got man titties. It's all right, bud. I'll fucking mount some.
Doug is in this house and still has.
Where? Hey, Justice, take it off.
Yeah,
Why is Doug?
I got a
still
little
Justice,
dignity.
take it off.
Why does Doug still have a shirt on?
Justice will do it. He don't give a fuck.
Go ahead,
you
Doug.
tell
Take
me
it
that?
off.
It's Justice. He'll do it. He don't give a fuck, boys. Where? Hey, where? I'll do it with you. We're playing bongos, boy. I need a bra though. I asked one for Christmas.
I don't care, man.
Why'd we do this? Basement jigglers. That's a good one. I feel more comfortable though because I have my hat on.
Why does Doug still have a shirt on?
Doug, take your shirt off.
So what happens is when you dress.
Doug muted everything. Doug can't hear a damn thing.
Yeah, Doug is out of here.
Minding my business.
Doug said, "I haven't heard this. I've heard nothing for 32 minutes."
Doug, take your shirt off.
Doug and I are.
What's hotter than a white boy on a harmonica naked?
Doug and I.
Wait a second, Anthony.
Well, you took your hood. Chris took his hoodie off like he was doing something special.
Wait,
Ain't
Doug
nobody
just
feels
unfroze.
special without seeing them titties, boy.
My
Hey,
hoodie. My
Doug
white
just unfroze. Doug, take your shirt off.
Take it all off.
Come on, Doug.
Doug, do it. Doug, do it.
Doug's froze.
Don't make me. No, Doug ain't froze. Look at his fan rolling.
I'm watching.
Doug's
the fan.
lying. Doug's lying. I can see his fan moving, but he's like this. Doug acting like this.
He's on the business.
But
meeting,
everybody
like,
knows this son of a bitch is actually there.
Doug's
I call him.
Y'all got your shirts on.
I call him.
Wait, hold on. Is Doug asleep?
Because he's lying. It's
I'm
Doug.
glad
I'm gonna call
they're
Doug right now.
Anthony, is
four.
Doug asleep?
No, Doug's not sleeping. He's acting like, watch this. I'm going to call him right now. I'll put him
No,
up on it.
he's
Look,
asleep.
I'm so fucked up. I'll put him up on this. You ready?
Douglas, we're calling your ass out.
No, he's asleep.
No, he's not.
Yeah,
He's a liar. The fan's moving.
Doug, your face.
Look, Doug acting like he don't
I
got
get
a.
his fans moving, but Doug's
This
asleep.
son of a bitch could have Nextel chirp and still not answer. Chirp, chirp.
He
Doug
forgot
is asleep right now.
He pays bill today.
Doug's a fly. Doug, we got, it says Doug's applying for another podcast.
No, listen, look
good.
at it. Look at it.
Doug's good.
I just
Because
closed
Doug's
my
lying. Look, this is good. Is Doug asleep for real?
He's asleep.
I'm uncomfortable. Like we should put our shirts on. Doug's making me feel weird.
Doug.
No, he's asleep.
There he put his thing down.
Hey, Jen, grab his nipples. Yeah.
Who, me?
Grab Peanut's
Grandma?
nipples. There you go.
Are you alive, Doug?
I'm actually thinking about going to get them repairs.
He said, mind my own business, Doug.
Doug, can
Doug.
you give us
Doug.
a middle
He's
finger or
asleep.
something?
Doug, what is happening, bro?
What the hell?
Doug. He's asleep.
Son of a bitch. Doug is fucking out, dude.
Hey, Sturg.
Look at the fan just rolling.
I know, but the fan is
The
moving.
fan is on high speed.
Hey,
Everybody else Doug.
Ever.
This is better.
Wake
This is funnier than when Jason Davis fell asleep in his shed, bro.
His fan not moving.
hey, Sturg. He's Jason 2.0.
I don't know if we should laugh. Like, is he good?
Doug, are you alive?
Doug.
He can't hear you guys. He doesn't have headphones on.
Someone
No, he
check with his
can't,
wife.
He definitely can hear us because he put his finger up there.
You guys put
Oh,
shirts on. This
Does,
shirt
does,
was
does anyone have his wife's number?
No, his fan is moving.
Well, I know. Look, the fan's moving. Doug ain't.
His eyes are closed. Look, he's asleep, man.
Dude, hey, this should be illegal to do. Are we putting our shirts back on? Are you putting your shirt back on?
Well, my brother
Hey,
said
hey,
it was uncomfortable.
Anthony.
What does he mean? Why is he uncomfortable?
I don't know. It feels good.
This is the most natural thing I've ever done.
Anthony.
I'm not putting my shirt
Dylan,
back on.
fed
Big
the dog.
screen Doug.
I just fed Dylan.
Can we check
Can
on
I have
Doug?
that shirt?
The main thing is Doug is not okay.
Doug's
Doug is out, boys. Doug. He just said shizzy here.
What are you doing? Doug? Are you okay?
Doug, wait, that's the way. That's the way.
Doug! I gotta put my shirt on. Hold on, no.
Welcome, Doug.
I'm your favorite not so fat anymore host. Doug, you've been out for an hour.
Welcome to American Whiskey After Hours.
He's been sleeping for like 30 minutes.
That was worth it.
Dude, I have literally heard you guys for like 12 minutes.
He pulled a Mad Arkin Taco Bell, motherfucker, dude.
Doug,
This
you
dude
were
was
asleep.
out. I'm trying to get shitty like that guy.
Hey, so
I'm trying to get shitty like this dude,
did
bro.
you notice we gained
Why
more
is everybody
viewers?
putting their shirt on, Justice?
Did you notice we gained more viewers when I ignored y'all?
Because I'm
No,
the
no,
only
no,
one
no,
showing
no.
the titties.
Nah, bro, you didn't ignore us.
Doug,
You
you
said
were gone.
this. You said,
Doug, you were gone home.
and the fan said,
It took me 12 minutes to find a video of ours to play the opening to say we were on After Hours, and I couldn't even get it.
no, you was not, dude. Your eyelids was shut as hell.
I wish.
Yeah. Are you okay, Doug?
I'm great.
No, I'm great. He said I'm great.
Were you sleeping?
Is it past
No, I
your-
blinked twice.
What?
I blinked twice.
I'm gonna go back and watch the footage.
No.
That was
no,
like
no.
10.
I'm going back and watching the footage.
I
You
don't
were
care what
asleep,
anybody
dude.
says. Doug passed out.
100%. Hey, Fred puked and Doug passed out.
Yeah. Fred
We got a
threw
good.
up.
We have a good time in the studio, motherfucker.
Fred puked.
Yeah, Fred puked. You were sleeping when he
I
did
was-
that.
I fed
You were
I fed
sleeping
your
when you did
dog,
that.
dude.
Doug, you was out, boy. That's the best thing I've ever seen since the
you
first
were
time I
asleep.
masturbated.
I literally put my headphones in and I took them out once I found the clip.
No, you were.
No, you
No, no,
didn't,
no,
we
bro.
were talking to you, homie.
No.
Yeah, I,
Oh,
did.
just
I know you were
like-
talking to me. I ignored you because I'm not taking my shirt off.
Did you take a melatonin?
He
No,
took
I
a
was ignoring the
magnesium.
nonsense.
He took 2
You need
magnesiums.
to hit yourself up with a B12.
Is it all right? Is it all right with my shirt off?
The fan was.
Fred, we're gonna need you to put your shirt on.
I'm
Yeah, the
putting it
fan's
on.
moving. It's on.
We are past the
I'm putting my shirt on. Everybody's embarrassed
Well,
of
yeah,
my
the
big
fan's
tits. I'm
moving. It's
done with
on.
it. I'm done with
Fred
it.
doesn't have a shirt on.
Fred,
That's Fred.
you
doesn't
staying
know where-
off?
Yeah.
He doesn't know where his shirt's at.
Fred doesn't know where his
My
shirt
bad.
I know where my shirt is.
I wish I could see comments. Can you quit playing with your nipples?
It says he got a denial letter from another podcast. That's why he replied.
Oh, okay.
That's good. That's a good fella.
Hey, Doug, are you awake now?
Yeah, the power nap.
Can we blame that on your internet?
I'll take that one.
Yeah, we can blame it on his internet, even though the fucking ceiling fan was going on 20 mile an hour.
Blame what on internet?
Hey, by the way, my wife gets turned on when she sees what she sees.
Oh. What?
Fred.
Fred. I'm not allowed to come here
Hey,
no more.
hey, Ty, give me a hot favor. Are you embarrassed right now because I'm naked? Can you grab one of those out of
You're
that
not
fridge right there?
naked. You
I'm
took
sorry,
your
you can
shirt
have one
off.
too.
He has pants on, everybody.
No, I don't.
You know?
Yeah,
Absolutely not, brother.
I'm glad I'm on this side of the wall.
No, come over here.
No, I'm not coming over there.
Come over.
we had that.
We got another hour to stay on here for your wife because she said she'd be pissed.
I
Right.
know.
So sweet.
Could you imagine her being in
Cheers.
this room together with all of us?
I
Hey,
feel
hey,
good
Sturg.
right now, man.
Where'd Doug go?
Hold on.
Doug is gone now.
Go ahead, Justice.
Doug left?
Hey, Sturg.
Back over here.
I'm calling Doug.
He's
You
embarrassed.
still have my
He's
headphones in. No, you
He's
didn't.
going to bed.
He's going to take a nap. Should we all call Doug?
I don't know his number, so I'm good. Shh. Everybody.
Doug! Doug!
I don't even want to drink though.
Doug!
Anthony, where did he just say they don't want to drink?
No.
Doug! Doug!
I can't believe he left like that.
Your call has been forwarded.
Doug!
The person you're trying to reach is not.
You remember back in the day when they had the actual voicemails? You'd be like, honey, are you there?
Remember, you used to play the
Are you there?
songs?
You'd wait like 5 minutes. Like, are you there or not? God damn it, she's not home. And then they're like, hey, hello.
I had.
And then they're like, hey, is Judy home? You know, you remember the old voicemails? Who doesn't miss an old voicemail? You right? Am I wrong? Like, remember when you would call and be like, you would call and it'd be like, thank you for calling the Sturg residence. We're not available to answer the phone right now. But if you leave a beep at the end of the message, we'll call you back. Beep. You'd be like, Anthony, are you there? And then about 4 seconds later, it's like, hello. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do.
How about Doug's not answering his phone?
Those are the good voicemails.
I'm a lot older than that. I used to call the pager and you put in 9.
That's
My dad used to have a pager, dude.
Call me back right now.
I stole my dad's pager once, took to elementary school, got in school suspension for it.
I used to.
Whatever.
I can't say anything, but I used to bump and
have big tits.
I used to bump and run, man.
What's that mean, bro? What's bump and run?
Bump and run.
What are you talking about?
You bump, take the pager and run.
I was taking a bump of.
I'm really disgusted right now.
I was thinking about a little bit of.
I used to bump a payphone and steal the actual phone itself.
The quarter.
Yeah.
Look.
Hey, Sturge, I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind.
No, I'll bump and grind real quick, bud. No, is that what you said? Bump and grind?
How about me and Sturge are the only ones with our shirts off? Doug's gone.
Peanut put his shirt on.
He never took it off.
What?
He did.
You didn't even make fun of me.
He's over here. His nipples were protruding past his microphone.
Yeah, I just looked like
Doug literally laughed, dude.
Doug just said, "I'm done with you guys."
Did he?
He was
Do you
asleep.
think we could get
He was sleeping hardcore.
Can we drive to Doug's house? Is anybody sober enough to drive? To
Absolutely, I'm not.
I can't drive.
I know who his Ty is.
Ty.
Ty, can you drive a Suburban?
Ty name.
She says she's down for trying.
Yeah, could you imagine us showing up to Doug's house?
Yeah, his wife would be like, "You're not going to ever go back over to his house."
I can send you guys his address.
No, it won't.
No, we still have.
We still go.
Oh, he lives off somewhere.
Doug, where do you live again?
Definitely doesn't like who.
Doug,
He
where
lives
do
in
you live? What's your
Huber.
address?
Wait, he lives
He
near.
lives in Huber.
You live near Dickies.
No, Bucky.
Huh?
Huber Heights.
Bucky's. Bucky's.
No, what I said.
I thought she said Dickies.
Bucky's.
Bucky's.
That's where he lives. That's what Bucky's.
Where's Bucky's, boys?
No, he lives in Huber Heights.
He lives no, Dylan knows right where they're at. Oh my God, look at Dylan's ceiling. Those are asbestos tiles. Those some bitches are asbestos tiles, bud.
Actually, dude, this lodge is actually very fucking good.
Yeah, they got asbestos tiles. I guarantee those are 9x9.
Is he in a cabin?
No, look.
9x9. Those are 9x9 tiles, bro. Those are asbestos tiles.
He's probably in a tent.
He's not in a tent. Those are asbestos tiles. They're 9x9.
Roommates does he have right now?
Nobody's talking to you.
He
Why
has
you?
a friend next to him.
He's
I saw
asleep.
it.
He's like,
He actually is asleep.
where's Doug? I'm about to text Doug Piss for a minute.
He is out cold, man.
Dude, he was out.
He said, I had my headphones in. You didn't see me take them out? Nobody saw you take them out.
No, he was out, dude.
I was laughing so
We
hard
all
over
say
here. I
bye
couldn't
to
even
Ann
breathe.
real quick.
Everybody say bye, Ann.
Are you
Bye,
leaving
Ann.
in? Bye. I love you.
Kids are in bed.
Hey, Peanut.
That's meat on meat right there.
Help!
Peanut.
Go ahead.
Peanut.
I love you, man.
Are
You're a
you
great
coming over
brother-in-law.
tomorrow?
I wrote you a song.
What's that? Oh, Sturgis is on a rampage. What was
Peanut,
that?
are you coming over tomorrow?
I might stop by.
Peanut, you stopping over?
No,
Oh, yeah.
it's not
You
a
know-
mic. I need to know so I know how many steaks to get.
Dude, I'll be here. Have I ever left you
Who's
guys
coming
hanging?
over for
I'll be
steaks
here.
tomorrow and football?
I got this Brett Favre picture for sale.
That's Aaron Rodgers, dipshit.
It's, both of them suck.
No, that's Aaron Rodgers 100% all the way.
That's Aaron Rodgers.
72.
4 on Facebook,
4 on Facebook.
11 on YouTube.
Oh,
Okay,
YouTube
I'll take
is
it.
the man.
I'll take it.
Can I ask you, honestly, who's coming over for steaks tomorrow?
Not
That's
me.
what I'm trying to figure out, Sturge, but
Wow.
these guys won't answer.
They want to come over and drink all the beers,
Could you
but they don't.
imagine texting someone? And
Baby,
them
that's
not
on the microphone.
answering?
Here's my wife. She's like, hello?
Could you?
Hello?
I told Dylan.
Can anybody hear me? No, honey, that's a fucking headphone, not a microphone.
Hey, Sturg.
What'd you say? Did you talk right here, baby?
And them not answering?
You talk in my ear, not the headphone, baby.
Sturg.
We're gonna need you to stay focused.
Gonna need you to just focus on the podcast.
Focus, Sturg.
Sturg.
I will.
Focus.
So she getting weird with me.
Focus.
Time out. You said you want us. Okay.
She came over
Jason
here to
Davis says he was worse than me.
All right, let's wrap it up.
I'm not ready to wrap nothing.
No,
up.
I'm saying wrap it up.
Oh, you mean with the C?
Wrap it up. I don't wrap nothing up.
What do you use?
Nothing.
I'm married for a reason.
I use Biden pills
What are,
or birth control or whatever they
hit
call
that
it.
button? That'd be like, they're not going to take.
No,
Can we
that-
talk about that for a minute.
So, Dylan, what are your plans for tomorrow?
Yeah, what are your plans for?
Join us tomorrow as American Whiskey goes down a rabbit trail with our boys from Burnout Winery.
What are your plans for Tuesday?
Tuesday, we're doing the election night. We got a big post coming, and we're gonna live the whole thing.
Are you going to invite me on?
I thought you were going back to where you from.
I'm going to be from Pennsylvania.
Why do you
but
say it like that?
You coming from the conservative side.
listen,
We're not going to get into this discussion.
we can talk about it for a second.
No, we're not going to talk about it. There's no reason
Hold on.
to talk
Mute
about
We're
it.
not gonna do it.
Mute my brother's mic for a second.
No, time out. Let me mute that one. Go
Are
ahead,
you
Chris.
serious?
No, not you, my boy. Fred. You can't hear Fred.
We're not going to talk about this.
No, we
we're
muted
talking
Fred
about alcohol and unstable.
and what it does to the liver. And your wife's almost here. She can explain it even more.
When Amy gets there,
I don't know how
I'm
we're gonna
have
make it
be
to
there.
11:45. That's my biggest question.
I don't know.
Oh, we're going to make it to 11.
Do you think so?
Yeah,
You want to do
it's
some Coke?
Alcohol.
No,
hot
Coca-Cola,
women.
a couple
Yeah,
Diet Cokes.
Okay,
We got this.
Hey, babe, grab a couple Diet Cokes. They're in there. It's in a bag.
Diet Coke.
I'm drinking.
I'm a
It's in like a
Pepsi
bag. It's about
I'm
this
a
big.
Pepsi person.
Oh, Doug's back! Doug's got a sleeping in Yeah!
He took a power nap.
I texted you, Doug. You didn't text me back. Fuck
He
you.
took a listen. He took
Well,
a power nap.
no,
boy.
no, Dylan, I didn't take a power nap, but I don't know how to respond to "I'm where you go."
I don't know how to respond to this.
Hey, Doug,
The fans in the background like this. He's like, I took my headphones out. This is what it looked like when he took his headphones out. You ready?
You'll see it tomorrow when you look.
Hey, Doug, is my phone not connected?
And out of nowhere, 45 minutes later, Doug said,
No,
"What'd
you and
say?" I was
Sturg
trying to
both
find a
called
certain
me.
video.
Hey,
I was trying to find a certain video.
If
I had
you
to put my-
Sturg.
I had to put my daughter to sleep. She's got a friend over.
Oh, here we go.
No.
Hey,
Oh, you're
Sturg.
babysitting while falling asleep.
I appreciate it.
Why do you have a trucker headset on now?
Because I
Is that
can't have
supposed to
the
make us believe that you didn't fall asleep?
no, I can't have the speaker sound out now.
Hey, Sturge, look.
That's actually a good point. Time out. That's
Hold on,
actually a
there-
solid point.
Dan's
Hold on, Justice
Dan's
League.
on. Dan's
Yeah,
on.
man.
I got it. Dan's on here.
You give a fuck, Dan?
Dan, what's up, Dan?
Fuck Dan who?
No, hold up. Hold up.
Now I'll throw a motherfucking. I'll go the fuck. Tell me I won't shake a titty on a fucking mic on this microphone right now. Dan's end.
I like
Look,
Dan.
Hey, how you doing, Dan?
Dylan's pulling a Dougie.
Hi, Dan.
Let me mute my
Thank you,
microphone.
Dan.
Dan's
That's all I
on.
gotta say.
Dan's on.
Thank you, Dan.
Dan, you want to get on this podcast?
No, he does not.
He's down in North Carolina.
Don't you put that shirt on?
My wife just said I have to.
Do you want? Do you have to?
Yeah.
All right, we'll put them on.
Can
Hold
you
on.
Put his shirt
This
on?
shirt, baby.
Ask my wife.
Here, I'll put mine on. You ready?
Yeah. Mine's not even a shirt.
Is that better?
Not what I meant.
That's because it's a medium.
Is that better? Some bitch she's being a 3X. She's wearing a medium.
Medium it is.
We got
Hold on, let me put my
Medium
shirt
it is.
we got 23 people on Podbean listening. I didn't know that.
How you doing? People at Podbean.
That's our new. We switched over from where we were because we got I can't say a lot, but we got a little bit of a sponsorship, so we had to like move over. We haven't started it yet, but Justice League, I haven't told you about it yet. I got big news on Tuesday for the boys. Oh, look, Justice League is over there. Hold on. He's Googling videos right now. No, I'll make this bitch laugh in a hot second. Watch this. Justice League, where's the peanut butter? Justice League, where's the peanut butter, son of a bitch? I'm gonna get you licking.
What up, boys? I'm not like Dougie here.
Look, he's like, I wasn't doing anything. I took my headphones off.
Yeah. Okay.
So we gotta put our shirt on for real? Are we putting shirts on?
Oh wait, my wife told me to put it on because
why?
Fred said yes.
Because why? I don't want to. I feel so amazing with it.
Does it not feel?
It feels great.
It does. So
put them on.
Let's just be civilized then.
This is so you're a liberal and don't believe in natural skin? Interesting.
Here we go.
We're being natural.
Hey guys, I was late to the party, but
he wakes up
for
easily.
Halloween I dressed up as Doug as asleep.
Hold on, do it.
Talking like that, I don't know how you aren't asleep.
Hold on, everybody be Doug.
Everyone be Doug.
No,
right?
we need a fan. We need a fan. Hold on.
Hey, do you see my name?
This is my fan.
Do you see my name?
Could you imagine him on the podcast falling asleep?
I was gonna say if I'm asleep, that's exactly what I will sound like.
Did I snore at Farm to Bottle?
You did.
Yes.
I wasn't there.
Jennifer
Well,
said yes. You in the tent.
So here's what's really funny. Dylan woke up the next day. He's like, bro, you weren't even snoring. I was like, are you fucking kidding me, bro? I literally woke myself up snoring. That might be because you're up till 4 a.m. with fucking Doug running the fucking campgrounds.
Hey, I wake myself up snoring all the time. I get it.
Hey, bro.
Hey,
we had fun.
Question for Dan, real quick, like a serious question.
What's it got to do with money, or what's it got to?
No. He is down in North Carolina, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And
handing out meals, I think.
Right. So
Meals on Wheels or something.
How do you like that?
Do you like handing out the meals, or you feel like eating them?
I have all the shit to say.
No, I'm asking because I went to
Hey Dan, do you like?
Wait, did I fuck up? Did I fuck up?
Hey Dan, you like that?
Hey Dan, do you like helping your fellow people?
I'm only asking because.
Did I fuck up or something, Fred?
No, because.
Hold on, let me pull the job.
Oxygen. Anybody give me a Taylor?
Where am I?
No, I'm
Did I fuck up?
Where's Chris?
No, nothing. I was just sleeping in a camper and my neighbor could hear me
lot
snore.
of people don't know
Makes me
that.
feel
Like,
ridiculous.
me and my brother went down to Katrina.
Well, good for you, bud.
No, I just want to know, like,
But
do you
Dan,
Was you handing out tacos?
No, we were cleaning sewer lines.
do you
Getting
like,
paid for it? Was you getting paid for it?
Technically, yes.
I mean, was you?
There's
Shut
a
the
reason-
fuck up.
Chris said technically yes.
Dan, do you like handing out stuff to people?
No, it feels nice.
on the weekend?
It does feel. It feels nice working for Roto Rooter, fucking cleaning out drain lines for $32 an hour.
I love you. I love you, brother.
Dan Gray's down there not making a penny
Hey, Dan, do you
or
like-
paying a penny, whatever you want to call it.
Do you like wearing those baggy pants while you're handing out stuff to people?
I was being for real. Like, I wanted to ask.
Do you have like water from containers?
I was trying to be.
They're handing out river water. They're out there handing out unfiltered river water. What the fuck do you think they're handing out? Hey, I got this out of the Mad River. You want a quart?
I stopped by the Ohio
Want a
River.
gallon of some Mad River? You want? Hey, we're from Springfield. You want some CJ Brown?
I stopped by the Ohio River on the way down.
You want a little Ohio River?
Got
A little Clark Lake.
What'd you
Dan,
say?
You want some Ohio River?
Hey Dan, do you like what you do on the weekends?
I just wondering.
Sorry, friend. I'm sorry.
You want some city pool water?
I was
At least it's
expecting-
fucking chlorinated.
Okay, so Dan, where did you get your donations from? How about that?
Oh.
Let's start with that.
He got his donation.
Did you hand out river water?
Wanted to donate.
Fred, now
my
what's up,
kidneys,
fuckers?
what's
Hey man,
up?
this is a shit show. Don't watch it, Fred. This is a shit show.
I'm just trying. I was just like, it's.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
I'm gonna donate 38. I'm gonna donate 38 gallons of CJ Brown water, unfiltered. Unfiltered.
Dan, when you bathtub made sandwich, did they say thank you?
One of my bathtub made sandwich. I hope your wife shows up sooner than 11:45.
That's
Are we in
Chris's.
trouble,
My
bro?
wife is standing right there. Giving me
I know you're what? No, we in good
like-
shape. It's not us. It's Chris, boy.
She said, "Fred, why are you asking?"
Everybody
Dan?"
laughing at fucking Doug while he sleeps on here. Meanwhile, he's like, "How do you make a grilled cheese in the river?"
Hey,
What's
where,
that even mean?
where is Chris?
Let me get some extra trees over there in the Ohio River. What are you talking about?
Listen,
We're trying to
where-
talk over here about some serious shit.
Our homeboy Dan.
Where is Chris?
What?
Where is Chris?
It's right here.
He's like, I'm gonna smoke some in the Mad River. I'm gonna smoke some mac and cheese.
I'm over in the
Is
Ohio
that even
River
me?
getting water filtered.
You see what I'm saying? This son of a bitch don't even listen to this guy.
We're never gonna be.
I don't even think he knows what day it is.
I don't see
He
Chris.
said,
so
I'm gonna
he's
take
not
some
here.
river water or wipe my butt. What's that even mean?
I wanted to ask. I thought Dan and Jason sent pictures out today.
Here's the better question. Who would have ever thought your brother sounded dumber than you? That's the better question.
First off, I'm not dumb.
Nobody thought that. Nobody thought that.
But it's okay.
You heard
Did
that.
you
Nobody
see
said it.
How he asked that question.
No, I just
I raised my
I just
hand.
want to ask Dan Gray where he got his water. That's all I was trying to figure out.
Do you like helping people in need?
With unfiltered
What
water.
question is that?
I just
Afraid not. Don't even check this shit out, bro. We in a
Hey,
shit
Fred,
show.
not are you
went down
okay?
to Katrina. When we went
What'd you
down-
go down to Katrina to swim?
No, dude, it was.
We had to clean up.
They're like, we ain't got to pay for this.
Sean said, "What the fuck's going on?"
What up, Sean? It's just a fucked up episode.
How you doing?
They went down.
Asking,
They went down to Katrina to surf.
No.
we're asking Dan Gray, helping people.
If he's enjoying it,
Helping people.
Dan, I was just asking.
go ahead, Fred. After 45 minutes, you can ask your question.
I didn't know it was going to turn into
Do you,
this.
do you chlorinate the Ohio River water?
I
Hey,
was
boy.
gonna ask,
Hey, so,
I see that you got in there okay and everything. Were the people acceptable?
Did they pitcher water? Did you put it in a pitcher? You got a glass.
Did they enjoy the water?
You got a.
2-0.
This is so fucked up. This is actually this episode is so fucked up. It should not be allowed on.
No, that's why
Hey,
it's called the unfiltered
boy.
one. because-
No, it's so. We're literally laughing about unfiltered water.
You guys wouldn't let me ask the question.
I
trying
fucked-
to.
I
You
fucked
asked
up.
a
serious-
fucking question.
I wanted to ask
You said, Dan, do you like it down there?
you guys, and then before I finished it,
I apologize.
you guys were like.
First off, ask the question. I apologize, friend.
Do you like river water? That's the question.
Dan, when
Dan.
you made it in the town where you were making it at, did everything go as you suspected that it was supposed to go? Or was there any hiccups?
On your way down, did you stop and get unchlorinated water from the Ohio River?
No, like
People struggling
Do
with
you think-
water filtration.
That's not
Dan,
funny.
Dan hopped off at 10:42 when he made his
Dan,
comment.
fuck you, Dan.
I was trying to.
Listen, Fred asked if he enjoyed helping people. I mean, of all the shit to ask.
It may have came out like that, but that's not what I was saying.
What kind of response do you want? Like, no, fuck no, I don't like helping people.
I
I
don't
just-
like
It was like I got the
people.
Ohio River water in buckets.
Arm the bottle. Here we go. I enjoy the water giving.
Hey,
That's
boys.
what I was trying to ask.
Hey, what's up, Sean Rigsby? How you doing? Did you get that washer from Justice League yet? Probably not.
Oh,
Anthony.
Sean Risby. Is he watching us right
Yeah,
now?
Sean Risby. How's that washer?
The Sean Risby.
I'll give you eyeballs.
Can you
Those are
try
memos.
again, friend?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You sound like your mouth is full of spit.
I wouldn't
No,
say
listen.
spit, but
The bar
it's
closes
definitely
at 11.
full. Your mouth is definitely full of
Is
something.
he the one in the room with 4 guys?
Are you in the room with 4 guys?
Listen, the bar closes at 11.
Hold on.
Let me explain.
It's not just
20's 20.
I'm gonna walk.
Anyways,
We got Fred asking Dan if he's enjoying helping people. Now, Dylan is in a room with
Before I go.
helping 4 fellas.
translating the conversation.
I gotta pee, and I'll be right back. I gotta go
Welcome
smoke.
to Unfiltered with American and Whiskey and Winery.
How I sleep knowing.
Yeah,
Now we know why it has 0 F's given.
Yeah. I think it's time for me to take a break.
What are you?
Do after your
I'm always like,
They just
when you're in your bathroom, they're like,
Do you enjoy helping Dan? Let's have all the.
I was over at Penut's house today. I was like, I gotta take a shit. He's like,
You can go in the house.
no, I have to
Never sleep.
Listen,
Penut's house wasn't all the shit there.
after the grasshopper incident, I'm
No,
never
it
the
is.
same.
You weren't there, dude.
Who is Ann?
Okay, question.
It's
Guys,
Steph's
So,
mom.
Dylan,
Yeah.
why is your room moving?
Because
I think Dylan's in a Saw movie.
No, I tried to go down to the bar to get a drink, but it's already closed.
The bar is closed.
This is the
Yeah.
POV from Blair Witch Project.
Doug, are you awake or are you asleep?
Read my name, you'll know.
Well, yes, but your fan tells other stories.
Yeah, that it's on and moving. I don't
Your
understand.
fan
you were
moved the
not
whole
moving.
time. Thank
You
you,
were not
Fred.
moving.
Thank you.
Yeah, you'll
Fred.
watch it back to you'll
Fred
watch it
and
back
I
tomorrow and
watched
you'll
the
be like,
fan move,
I
and you
watched-
did not move.
you'll watch it back tomorrow and be like, oh yeah, I guess he did put a headphone in, then he did take it out.
I saw you
No.
put the headphone in. I did.
and
And
I
then
took
he
it
passed
out.
out.
And then
Once I
was
found the
saying
video, I tried to play. You'll hear the video too if you can hear it over you guys all laughing.
So what did you do? Take a nap?
No, I was trying to get Anthony's intro to AAW and play it and welcome everyone to After Hours.
It
but I
was like
couldn't find the
20
video.
minutes.
Oh,
of
do
you
that.
Sleeping.
Do that, homie. Never sleeping.
I tried.
Try
Let's
it
go.
again.
Well, what? And be accused of sleeping again?
No, you won't be sleeping. We know what's going on.
Sleeping.
now.
You were
Now we know what
accused
you're
of it,
doing.
You were found guilty.
No, I ignored you guys because you asked me for 12 minutes to take my shirt off.
Why, well, why didn't you, dude?
But your
Because
shirt
I have a
never came
neighbor
off.
over here. My daughter's friend's over.
Oh,
I don't. I mean, my kids are all sleeping.
need-
It's fine.
I don't need her to go home and be like, hey, the neighbor's taking his shirt off.
be a cool story. to
It
tell.
was a podcast. Sorry.
Yeah. What happens on the podcast stays on the podcast,
Good
Yeah, I'm
point.
trying to limit my accusations.
especially at 10:58 on a. Is it Friday or Saturday?
Saturday.
It's a Saturday.
Saturday.
With a 7 and 8 year old.
Is Peanut frozen or is he there?
No, he's there.
No, he's sleeping. Remember, if you're frozen, you're sleeping.
I can't
but
see through the
fans-
window.
oh, I don't know if they turn the air on in Sturgis' house.
Dougie,
or
you were
not.
so sleeping.
We don't believe in
You
air
were so
conditioning.
sleeping.
But Fred's got hard.
Well, I wouldn't turn the air on. It's like 50 degrees.
It's
Dude,
like 30
You don't
outside.
understand, Dylan. I fed your
Oh,
dog today.
She's so sweet.
That is the best dog in the world, by the way.
She is.
And oh, by the way, Dougie Fresh, your homeboy got some. Are we allowed to talk about that stuff on here or not?
It's
I
pretty
don't-
much a free for all.
I don't know.
Your
where you're
homeboy
going.
got some of that chocolate going
Mm,
Oh,
without
yeah,
the
yeah.
lid on it, and yeah,
smells good.
it does smell
It does.
delicious with that
If
blue
I get
corn.
cash
It
out,
smells
can
good.
you
Yeah,
guys
that's
You
good
guys
stuff.
want to do a
Starbucks
sponsorship
shit
with,
on that.
with your homeboy from the Blue Corn Company?
Does anyone know what's going on Dylan's camera?
Perfect.
I heard him cashing out or something.
He's trying to start the bar back up.
It's all black
it was
now.
closed.
Black.
It's
What
like,
the hell? You guys are closed.
I know you guys are closed, but I'll take 4 shots and cash me out.
It's all black.
So never sleeping. I have a question for you. We went to the Kroger and went into the Ohio liquor store, right? And I come down every weekend and I'm like, I want something from Ohio. And the lady pointed us to this one that was not made in Ohio, but bottled in Ohio. Does that mean it's from Ohio? It was distilled in Indiana and it was bottled in Dayton, Ohio by a barrel company. Does that make it from Dayton or does that make it from Indiana?
Shit.
I would say India.
My answer is Indiana as well.
Yes.
I'm not asking you guys. I'm asking the guy that's been on the podcast since it started.
Two
No,
against
not
one
since it
right now.
started. That said, yeah, I don't know how that is declared. I would say from Indiana, but
He's with us. He's with the girls.
Well, I know that when you make wine, and if let's just say if I make a wine for somebody from a different state, I have to put on the wine bottle that it was bottled and made in Inglewood. So is that sort of like it is with the thing, or does it make it from Indiana because it was made in Indiana, but it was just, I don't know how that
I think it
works
makes
with the-
sense.
That's Hoosier wine.
It's not Hoosier wine. It'd be Hoosier. I don't know what you
I
call
mean,
it,
this
brandy?
one says product of Canada, but then
Yeah,
it says
so
Pennsylvania on it as well.
yeah,
Okay.
I don't know how that works or how it would be determined. That said, so you're saying if a wine was
No,
being
I'm
made,
saying, I'm
no,
just asking you straight up. Like, if let's just say I was from Indiana and I distilled some type of product,
yeah,
and then I sold it to a company in the Dayton, Ohio area, and they put it in a barrel and bottled it and then sold it from Dayton, Ohio. Does that make it? I don't know. Does it make it from Dayton, Ohio? Is it?
But you're making it and distributing it from very close locations.
well,
right?
so from what you're saying is in the reference you just gave is that if you were making it and then it was being put in a barrel in Dayton and then bottled, would it make it a bottle from Ohio and not Indiana?
But it's from Ohio all around.
No, it was made in Indiana.
Yeah, so I would say if it was made in Indiana, then it was an Indiana product. I
It's
mean,
an
all they're
Indiana
doing,
That's how I would look at it too.
because all that I can think would be that the distribution is just out of Ohio. So,
But it's not even about the distribution. They make it in Indiana and then they ship it to Ohio to put it in a barrel for however long they put it in a barrel.
man,
And
see,
then they just
see,
bottle
'cause-
it from the
'cause if
barrel.
you're- well,
But
because
it's
if you're
not
aging it, yeah, if you're aging it in a barrel, though, I kind of wonder how that would work because I don't know who would be able to give the rights to saying it was brewed or made or distributed from what state because it's kind of like an aging process once it's in a barrel in Ohio if you're making it in Indiana and sending it over. So,
But if it was made originally and then
so I'm not sure.
I'm just asking. What are your thoughts?
I would think
there?
if you take it from that state, then and you're like master whatever you're doing from that point, then you have rights to that.
But rights has so
Rights to say
So-
I barreled this in my state.
no, you didn't barrel it in your state. You just
borrowed it.
No, you just distilled
Produce
it.
the product.
You just distilled it. All you did was. So
But-
let's just put it in this way. I'm Burnout Winery, and let's just say Sturg is in Indiana. I make a wine in Indiana. I take it over to Sturg and have them distill it for me to make. Is it brandy?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I bring it back and put it in a bottle and say it was bottled. It's produced by me.
Yeah, because you're
Wait,
taking
wait,
it
wait.
to
I
the
wasn't
next
done.
level.
But I think if you say produced by and then distributed by, then it's separating it.
Do any of your guests have any thoughts on it? That's
You
my
know what? Hey,
Do we have
I
guests?
actually do have a very good answer to this.
Don't fall.
Doug,
Yeah.
Bowman Brothers,
Yep.
who makes that?
Not them.
Bowman.
That's
I don't know who that is. So
that's the Buffalo, isn't it?
That is a Sazerac Rye Company whiskey.
Yep.
Yes.
Who does Sazerac belong to?
Buffalo Trace.
Buffalo.
So
hold on. Who's?
Sazerac
Hold
is a
on. Hold
Buffalo
on. Sorry,
Trace
Justin.
product.
Dylan, Fred has a question.
Go ahead.
Your buddy said it's sourced, not created in the state, but blended in the state and barreled. I don't know who Gordon Shinerman is, but my question to you is, but
Fuck 'em all.
let's say I made it in Ohio and I shipped it to Indiana to have it barreled because I don't know why. Let's just say because they have the best barrels in the United States, right?
It's
Right.
cheaper than barrel
But also they bottle it for me.
Fuck.
Dylan's lost.
I mean, it makes sense.
Dude, this
But how does
cabin-
that come back to you guys? I agree.
It's not a question about me. I'm just wondering.
I would say it would be from the last place it was either distilled or barreled.
Distilled or barreled, or is it for? Or
You
would
can't
you
go by
say
that. So you can't go by that because there are a lot of products, like I was just bringing up, like Bowman Brothers. Their juice comes from Buffalo Trace, but it gets sent. Doug, what did we look up? Was it Virginia?
Yes,
Did they
you
barrel
know.
it, or they bottle it at?
I don't have the bottle in front of me right now, but I can look it up.
But that's what I'm saying. It comes from Buffalo Trace,
Right.
which we
Hey,
know
your
is in
homeboy
Kentucky.
DA's on, dude.
What's up,
What is
DA?
it?
What up, DA? We're just having a discussion. I'm just asking a question. That's all.
But hey,
I just-
the most important thing, boys, is look how many snacks I got.
Oh my lord.
Okay, so did you just go to the vending machine?
Yes.
He's got a lot of snacks, but he left his key
So
card in the
tomorrow, when you come over, you'll have all of the snacks. What I'm hearing.
No, I'm about to eat these snacks.
Dylan, you got to bring the snacks.
I'm not done with my question because here's my question.
I say it's where it
Listen,
was distilled.
listen,
I don't know. I feel like it should be where it's distilled, but I don't know how that works. Like on the
Listen,
legal end of it, is it
so-
where it's distilled or where it last comes from?
I think that the legal end in the wine industry is I can bottle. No, I can't bottle. Let's say I can buy a sparkling wine, which means it has bubbles in it. So I can buy one of those from somebody out of a different state. I can put my own label on it and call it whatever I want, but on the back, I just have to, or somewhere on the label, I have to state that it was produced and bottled by this company. I can't say it was produced and bottled by me.
So even though you add to it,
I don't add anything to it. I just buy it and it comes in a bottle.
You buy it, you just put a new label on it.
I just put
and-
my label on it. It
Yes.
says,
okay.
I'm not going to do that, and nor do I do that. I'm just asking.
So what if you were to buy a product and then add to it? Then what would you do? So like that's kind of the same thing. They buy it, they put it in the barrels and then store it and then turn it into something else. So what if you were to buy something that was sparkling and then add your own flavor to it?
I've never done that. I think it would be tough because you would still need the equipment to open the bottle and then repressurize it and make it your own. Does that make sense? So
No,
at
it
that
does. It
particular
does.
moment in
Yeah.
time, I would just make the wine myself and pressurize the particular wine that I want with the flavor pressurized. I would pressurize it myself or find somebody to pressurize it myself. And
feel
then I
if-
think that it would just be like, technically, I would probably have to say produced and bottled by that company because I don't have the equipment to bottle it either because it takes a whole different. I guess what I'm asking is I was going to buy a what do you call it? A bourbon or some type of thing that was that was distilled in Indiana, shipped to Ohio, put in a barrel, and then after it got barrel aged, it was put in a bottle by that company. And on the back of the bottle, it says distilled in Indiana, but barreled and aged in Dayton, Ohio. Because me and my brother were looking for a nice whiskey that was from. I'm a local guy, so I like to support local companies.
Do you know what it was? Do you
I,
recall?
I do not know what it's called. I would have maybe my brother would, but I really don't. Like I really don't know what it was called. I wish I did.
But I feel if you make it your own, that goes
Hi,
on
Lisa.
too. That is your signature.
Hi,
Like,
Lisa.
Yeah, how
Right.
does that work? Like
I-
Jen said, if you make it your own, you
You're
take
making it your
theirs, but then
own.
you change it.
Yes.
But it's not started in Ohio. Therefore,
But
I don't
he's
think it's
he's
Ohio.
turning it into his own stuff.
But what if it does start in Ohio? But if it's a different part of Ohio?
Well, then it's Ohio. I mean,
Hey,
if it
Brad.
starts in Indiana, that's Indiana. I mean, you can take anything. I mean, I can go by Indiana, get Everclear, put it in a barrel. It's not
Yours.
Ohio.
It would be classified as whoever makes Everclear because Everclear is like a national brand.
Right.
Exactly. That's like these people that's making apple pie moonshine and putting Everclear. That's not apple pie
Easy.
moonshine.
Listen. I don't know how I feel about that though because that happens a lot.
It does, I'm sure. And I'm sure it happens a lot more than what's like branded too.
Well,
Hey, Brad.
yeah.
You do have someone that you know, aka me, that can supply a good whiskey / bourbon for you guys.
I'm asking what I'm asking for if I make the wine or okay, so ultimately this is a whiskey and moonshine podcast, right?
It's in America and
Yeah, it's a touch of it. Yeah.
You guys drink whiskey and
Yeah.
moonshine every Tuesday.
Well,
Correct.
Pretty much.
whiskey-
Pretty much.
Different
whiskey
kind.
is just aged moonshine.
And whiskey and if it wasn't for the winemakers that well, I can't even say that because I don't know the history of everything, but we all ferment stuff first.
but also it's about supporting each other and supporting America and supporting small businesses and all of those things too.
But I guess what I'm asking is if I was to make a wine, right? And
Yep.
well, I wouldn't even call it a wine. You guys call it a mash, right?
Yes.
So you make a mash, and then I get somebody I make the mash and I send it over to Indiana to have them distill it. Who makes it? Ohio or Indiana?
What is it when you send it to them?
It would be classified as wine,
A mash.
a mash, a wine, a mash. I don't know what they call it a mash on that side of the spectrum, I would imagine.
I'm not sure.
So it'd be a
No.
mash.
So it would say something along the lines of bottled here at this place, sourced from this place.
But my question is, back to the beginning is who gets, is it in Indiana or is it in Ohio?
Maybe it would be a produced in Ohio, sourced from Indiana.
But if a guy on the outside looking in who's just like, I come to Ohio for a couple of weeks because I have to do like a media, like a business, right? And I'm like, I just want to try bourbon or liquor that was made in Dayton, Ohio. And the lady at the Ohio liquor store says, this one is from Dayton, Ohio. But then when you read the label, it says the liquor was made in Indiana, but it was produced and bottled, and it was put in an oak barrel in Dayton, Ohio by the Dayton Barrel Company and bottled.
Okay, so at the same time, though, are we all on the same side as like, that's awesome that it was done in Dayton, Ohio?
I think it's awesome that it's done in Dayton, Ohio.
I mean, whether it was produced or distributed or anything, the fact that it comes from where we are is cool.
I don't think it came from where we are. I think it started in Indiana and then it finished in. Hold on.
So Fred, the answer to that is
Indiana couldn't get it right, so Ohio had to do it.
Ohio had to do it.
Exactly.
But seriously, I mean, honestly, if it comes from like our area, isn't that cool too?
Yes.
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 Hold on. What does Shining Man say? Can you put that up on the screen?
Is a lot of your
Still considered sourced, even if it's distilled in Indiana and barreled and mixed in Ohio. There are distillers that are sourced their liquor but barrel it here.
I don't understand. I don't understand.
That's confusing. I feel like it's kind of contradicting itself.
No, it doesn't. So the
outsource.
reason is because you have companies like MGP that produces, I would say, probably over 40% of your liquid that goes into your whiskeys and bourbons.
So I'm trying to pull up like an AM Scott label just to see what theirs says, but
that
I
would
can't.
be good because they don't make their own.
Well, right. So I'm sitting here looking for something that's like Dayton area or local anyway to see if they actually do the same thing, but I can't find any labels that'll actually read it off to me.
It would be good to see what theirs says because
I'll
they
buy
don't
one
make it.
and bring it to you guys. I don't have a problem with that. I just ultimately we talk about whiskey and stuff like that. Hold on, DA, I'm here as well. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not.
Hi, Jeff.
It is interesting though, because what does that look like on a label? Like Doug said,
Yeah,
I am Scott. If you look at their label, because they don't make their own, but they sell their own, how does that look on their label? Does it say distilled here, produced here, distributed here?
Do we have an AM stock? AM blah 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 blah.
I don't know if there's one in the studio or not. That there used to be.
AM Scott came from
I don't see one
Troy,
on my
right?
shelf.
Yeah, it was Troy.
We don't have a bottle of it.
Anthony.
We
What's
do
up,
not
Jeff?
have a bottle of it.
Anthony.
Nice, Jeff. I'm drinking a little. I'm drinking a caramel apple right now.
I got a little bit of a Corona,
That
and then I
sounds
have a
good.
little bit of
Yeah, I've got apple cider, and then I've got salted caramel and green apple vodka mixed in.
and I'm still working on my shot from the dice game. Then I found out that when you come to the studio, if you play by yourself,
You dropped 2 dice.
You dropped a lot of dice.
You dropped a lot of dice.
I dropped a lot of
More
dice.
than we would like to
And they make
admit.
up rules as you go.
No,
Yes,
that's written on the board.
No,
The
I learned
board
that.
clearly states that you cannot drop the dice.
I learned
Doug,
that first day.
Doug, have
It
you
does,
seen that rule?
Yeah, I have.
Okay, what is Anthony said he has a bottle, but he's not coming. So he says he has a bottle from Aim Scott.
I don't know.
say. So there's vodka, and they also have their whiskeys, but
But they don't make any of it in house. So whatever.
the right beside Peanut, there might be a blueberry A.M. Scott vodka bottle.
Is there a blueberry A.M. Scott right next to you, Peanut?
Peanut, do you see a blueberry?
He's looking.
Blueberry.
Hold on, he
It-
has to.
I'm thinking
By
that
the
might
way,
be A.M.
Peanut
Scott.
got new
I could be
equipment.
wrong
If
though.
everybody doesn't know,
Yes,
Yes.
he did.
Peanut
He
got
upgraded.
It is here for the
he have an
podcast.
arm and a microphone.
He's so upgraded.
I can't find anything that says A.M. Scott,
Hold on, I
but
think Peanut found it.
not the
It's
person
not.
to look.
It's not A.M. Is it?
Is it A.M. Scott?
Yep. AM.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so what's it say on the back? Does it say distributed? Does it say?
Flavored vodka.
It's like I'm in the studio. I know where everything is.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. dude.
Team Doug. Good job.
That way, if they're ever in a need, they're like, just call Doug. He knows.
I don't know that
Good thing I
side
wasn't
very well
sleeping.
Good thing he wasn't sleeping.
at this moment.
No, this is.
You are so.
Hey,
sleeping
I have a
early.
question for.
100% neutral spirits distilled from grain and Ohio fruits.
Okay, that doesn't tell me anything.
So it doesn't say where it came from.
Hold
It
on,
just
let me see
says
the
from
bottle real
Ohio.
quick. Let me see that bottle real quick. It will
That's
say-
right, Ann. Thank you.
It will say produced in bottle.
But it didn't come from them because they don't do their own. They just
the
get
bottle.
others.
It,
On the back
it,
of the.
it don't have nothing other
It's
than that.
got to have something on there.
Hold on, Fred. No, don't, bro. Titties out all you want, brother.
Oh.
Ain't nothing on there.
They're taking all the credit.
But that's not. They don't do any of their own distilling.
Well, that's not.
Yep, but that's
It
what
doesn't.
what the
It really
bottle's saying
doesn't
they
say
do.
like it.
So
Hold
it
on.
says. So basically, it's saying just.
It
one-
says handcrafted. There's no blended. Oh, it says blended and bottled by A.M. Scott Distillery. So
Yeah, it does.
Because
So
they blended it. Because
no,
so
so
when
I-
they,
no, so I'm reading it right here, Steph. It says the distillery is located at 250 South Mulberry Street in historic Troy, Ohio, where it blends, bottles, and labels its varieties of spirits, including bourbon, vodka, and gin. So they do it all, I guess.
but they don't create the
how do
liquor.
they
The
get
liquor
their
comes
liquor
to
before
them.
they.
Oh, so they send their recipe off to have it created and then sent back to them to bottle.
So
But so they don't create any of it themselves in house though, because Anthony talked to them and they don't do any of the.
guess-
Yeah,
Hold on.
I remember that interview with that lady and that guy on there.
Yes.
I got a Bowman Brothers right here, and of course I can't read their label because it's. Sorry, I've been drinking a little bit too much tonight, guys.
Dylan, if you're talking, you're not being heard.
Can you
Yeah,
hear
I
me?
keep trying to
Yes,
unmute
now
him,
we can
but
hear
somebody's
you.
probably trying to do
This
it at
one
the same
says
time.
it's
No,
produced
so AM
by
Scott gets all their stuff from MGP.
distilled.
MGP.
But it doesn't say that on their label.
Hold
It
on,
just says
hold
that they
on.
do
Bowman
They
Brothers
told us that
says.
in the podcast.
Hold on. So Bowman Brothers on the back says produced. Hold on, I can't. Sorry, I'm having a hard time seeing it. Produced by A. Smith Bowman Distillery. But they said they produce it, so they must produce it, right?
it. No, they do not produce anything in house. So everything that they get comes outsourced.
Well, I'm not trying to dime them out on the podcast, but I just want to know. It says so. So what you're telling me, like, I'm not trying to be a dick. Like, I
No,
just wanna know.
So what
Like-
Dylan's saying is that their recipe is sent to MGP. MGP creates their liquor and then they bottle it themselves when it comes back.
Oh, so they make like a like in the wine business we call
Yeah,
it.
so they're getting a mass
Yes.
production from
we
a
call
different
it
company.
press.
Yes.
It's not. It's like a grape crush agreement type deal thing.
Well, I know what you mean, but yeah, so they're sending it off, getting it mass produced, and then they are bottling it themselves, but they're having it made somewhere else.
They're getting it in like totes. I'm
Yeah,
not trying to.
yeah.
I'm just,
No, that makes sense.
I'm
yes.
just trying to figure it out because I seriously, me and my brother,
Because
were really
when you
trying
vamp
to-
up,
yeah, we were really trying to find something to bring to the podcast that was local, and we
Yep.
got to that bottle. There's a bunch of Cincinnati's,
Yep.
and I don't know the Cincinnati's names. I'm sorry, but there's a bunch of Cincinnati's in a row, and then we got to one that said Dayton, Ohio, and I'm like, let's grab this one. And I'm a label guy because I'm a wine guy, so I know what I have to put on the labels. So I look at the back, and it says distilled in Indiana, put
Right.
in a barrel and bottled in Ohio. And I was told my brother, don't buy that because it's not from Ohio
that's-
because it wasn't made.
But
in
it does
Ohio.
sound like that's what
Yeah.
happens. They distilled it there, then they sent it here to be bottled.
Yep.
Where
So
AM
that's
Scott's a little different because AM Scott sent their recipe somewhere and they're making their recipe
What
and
is-
sending it here.
What does Peanut's wife think about it?
I totally agree with Steph. Like
Yeah.
I think that when they start somewhere and they're sending it to another place, then yeah, like it needs to go from where it's actually distributed.
Okay,
So it's
I got a perfect example here. We
Okay.
got, we got some popcorn.
Oh,
Sutton.
yeah.
Okay, we all know Sugarland has the right to popcorn Sutton. and it's
Tennessee. Yep.
made
Yep.
So
sell
I have a
popcorn Sutton.
question. Hold on one second.
But
Sorry, my hands up.
If you read this,
His hands up, babe. His hands up.
Okay,
know.
teacher in the room, it's time to
Teacher,
answer his
hands up.
question.
let's flash the light a couple times. Means quiet.
I don't know
But
how to do that.
This is saying distilled, bottled. Well, let me get the light. Bottled by Popcorn Sutton Distillery, Newport, Tennessee. But Sugarland
Well,
is the one that's.
they bought the rights.
they
But
bought
both
the
of them
right.
are in Tennessee as well. I mean,
Correct.
Tennessee is where Sugarlands is too.
I do have a question for DA if he's still on here. If you could put, hey, real quick, I do have a question for you, like a serious one.
Yeah. So what bottle were you reading that from, Peanut?
That was the Popcorn Sutton
It's actually
from
from
Sugarland.
no, it's from Old Smoky.
Old,
We
I mean,
bought
I'm
it
sorry,
at Old Smoky.
Yes. Old
So
Which is,
so
Jen, is that
Ye-
also in Tennessee?
Yes.
yeah,
So,
Old Smoky.
Same
It's
thing.
in Pigeon.
Do you
Pigeon Forge?
know?
Yep.
Do you know when that was bought, or does it say the date it was bottled? I'm curious because if you said that popcorn is now owned or the rights are owned by Sugarland,
No,
I'm
not Sugarland,
sorry,
but
it's
Old
Smoky
Smoky.
Man.
Old Smoky.
oh,
Which I
Old
think
Smoky,
Old
okay.
Smoky does own the rights to
Old-
popcorn.
yeah.
Is that
Old
Old
Smoky.
Smoky?
We bought that about a month ago.
Is Old Smoky the national brand that you see in all
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
In
So-
Tennessee.
So it's like Old Smoky,
yeah, it's
and then
everywhere.
Sugarlands is the one
But
that
is
does
that-
the
but to-
show.
But
So-
everything says by Popcorn Sutton Distillery, but there's nothing on this whole entire bottle about Old Smoky. And
I wonder.
it's the one that has the rights to the recipe and is producing this.
Well, so if it's produced at the Popcorn Sutton Distillery or wherever you said, I can't remember. I'm wondering if it's old batches where they had already bottled it.
Yep.
And they just bought the product to sell because they now have the rights to it.
Jeff.
I don't think so.
really-
They got the rights to it. If you actually
It's
look,
not like this all the time, buddy.
Popcorn
But I
Sutton
do think it's also
Distillery, the
part
rights
of
are
the same
actually
thing,
owned
too.
by a company in I believe Columbus, Ohio.
So
Well-
Popcorn Sutton is old school, the guy that with the cool ass dance, like the crip walk dance type
Yes.
thing.
Yeah.
Moonshiner.
And
He's like
Popcorn
the
Sutton's
OG.
He's the OG
Yeah.
the
moonshiner.
He
OG
is
guy
the
that's not
OG.
he's been gone for a couple of years, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Yep.
So somebody bought his recipes, and the only thing they do is
His wife sold his recipes.
Yeah.
okay.
I
So
think
she
it was,
sold.
but I think one
Well,
company
and-
kind of took over the whole.
I think they
Well-
can't produce his recipes without Pam Sutton.
So yeah, and so
Yes.
and not only did the recipes get sold, but it's also his. Well, just like Bob Ross, it's his likeness, it's his name.
Okay.
Legacy.
So they can,
For
Okay.
yeah,
sure,
so they-
for sure.
so they
It's
can
the
put
whole
his name on
popcorn Sutton-
anything.
The whole popcorn
not-
legacy, for sure.
Yeah.
I got you. So it's
correct.
not like people going in like how he used to make it, and
Yeah, they ain't doing it old time
they
style.
ain't doing it
No.
old school. Okay.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, they're
I mean,
mass
they may be
producing
doing it old school style by doing it the moonshine way, but they're mass producing
Yeah,
it. They have to
right,
be mass
right.
producing it, or they wouldn't be selling
So
it.
mass
Yeah, they're not over a fire out in the mountain, mass
Mhm.
producing this.
so mass
Definitely.
producing is like we mass produce a cab.
No, mass producing is like in a shop making
No, I got
bottles and bottles and bottles of it.
and it's his recipe that he's made for years and years and years. It's never been changed. Nobody's like, when we just add this, and make it a
Right.
little bit better. It's just his straight from the 60s or whenever he was back in the day when he first started.
And it's weird. You got his liquor, which is his recipe, like he would have made it out in the woods. But then you also have his bourbon, which is aged.
Barreled aged.
Yes, for sure.
It's two different types.
And Old
Which one-
Smoky owns the rights to it now.
So we're still talking about Old Smoky as far as you guys don't have an Old Smoky bottle here, but it's the ones
Old
that
Smoky is like trademarked from Tennessee.
supposedly the ones that are
we back on or what?
that you can get in
We've
here.
been
Hogan.
on.
We've been on.
Do we have anything from
So,
Old
hey, Fred, I have an Old Smoky bottle downstairs. Do you want me to look at something? Or
I just want to
Anthony's
see
pulling one out right
I
now.
just want to see a bottle of the Old Smoky to see if it's the same what I'm thinking.
well, I can just pull up a picture of one real
Anthony's
quick,
looking
but
right
I do
now.
have,
He said he
but I
has-
do have some
It might
actual
be in the
bottles.
fridge. Is it in the fridge?
Is
The
it a
Eggo
bottle
waffle.
or is it a?
Anthony, Eggo. The Eggo waffle one that we have is Old Smoky, I think.
Here you go.
Yeah. That's the Old
Yes.
Smoky. Yeah, that's
But that's
That's
what
like the
owns like the
mainstream-
trademark.
that's the mainstream
Yeah.
one, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
everywhere. Yep.
But that's
Okay.
what owns like the Popcorn Sutton name now.
Okay, so my question is,
What
does
owns
the
it, though?
Old Smoky
No, I'm
taste
asking.
like popcorn Sutton?
See, so I've never had that bottle that Peanuts got in front of it.
The only
I
one
have
that we
here in the
have is the
studio.
Eggo
You can
waffle
have
one.
anything
I
you
have
want.
that. I have.
Yeah, so I'm not sure.
You don't.
I
I was just
And there's
wondering.
been several different companies because I actually bought a bottle of
16?
his or jar of his first
in the fridge?
original
Eggo
Yeah.
waffle.
legal production.
Old
That Old
Smoky
Smoky?
is.
Go
And-
get it.
Oh, baby.
Gordo, I agree. If you're looking for flavor, yeah, I'll take Sugarlands all day long. But
Yeah, I agree.
I
Doug.
got so much whiskey. I don't.
I'm
but
not allowed
Old
to
Smoky
talk
does
on
have
this
some things
because
that
I
are
I would just like to say
Decent.
we drink a whole case of wine today.
Why is this dog over here?
I don't know nothing about. I don't know
Old
nothing
Smoke.
about.
First
wine.
off, guys, Old Smoky is not.
Go ahead.
Old Smoke, babe, can you grab me one of those blue beers? God, Old Smoky is not Sugarlands.
no.
I'm
No.
not asking. I'm.
No.
I know, but the wife was trying to explain it to me. I was like, that's not right.
So
No,
I
the
do
Eggo
have Old
Sugarlands.
Smoky. I'm just trying to figure out where's that.
The Eggo Sugarlands, isn't it?
You know what? You know what they make good of? It's just flavors in general.
so
No, they make good spicy pickles.
Sturg.
They do.
They do got good pickles.
Yeah. What's up, Fred?
I
The
guess the
cherry
question I
stuff-
was asking was
Pickles are
me
Is
and my
Justice
brother.
League gone?
I don't know, but me and my brother, we were looking for a bottle that we knew we were coming out to hang out tonight.
Yeah.
We were looking for a bottle to bring to you guys that you guys just something that was from Dayton, Ohio. You know what I mean? Like, so we picked up a bottle. The lady showed us one. It was distilled in Indiana, but it was it was aged in a barrel
Dylan.
in Ohio.
So
Hold on. It was all right, Dylan.
Love
I'll
you, buddy.
Love you, dude, man. Thanks.
Good
homie.
night, buddy.
hey, Dylan, where do people source their whiskey from? The clear.
MGP.
Thank you. That's Indiana. That's MGP. That's where everyone gets it unless they distill it.
Well, they distill. It says on the bottle, distilled in Indiana.
Right. That's MGP.
Okay. Then it also says on the bottle that it was. I'm looking at the computer.
Aged.
Sorry,
Aged or
bottled.
whatever.
It was barreled. Aged. It was barreled.
So
and-
AM Scott's from Troy, Ohio.
No,
they
it
don't
was
make-
from Dayton, Ohio.
I know, but
got
I'm
a
giving you an
AM
example.
Scott's right here.
Yeah, AM,
but
and
they're
they
MGP
actually make
product.
that, but their whiskeys is from MGP in Indiana. They bring it in, then they put it in a barrel, they age it, and then they put it in bottles.
So
Yes, sir.
So my question is you.
Hey,
my
good night,
question
guys.
to-
Later,
All right.
deal.
All right, Dylan, man. I appreciate it, man. Toodles.
Enjoy the sergeants.
What's the question?
My question is it an Indiana product or is it an Ohio?
I just told you. So it's made by NGP and bottled, or it's aged and bottled by a different company. So they source, just like if you make wine, if you make wine and you don't grow your grapes and you source your juice, it's the same thing as somebody going and getting their clear liquor from another company, bringing it in, then they barrel it and then they bottle it and then they sell it. It's the same thing.
I'm gonna say I disagree with
How
you.
so?
Because when I go get my juice, it's still juice. Anybody can drink it.
And anybody can drink the MGP product. It's just clear.
No. Hold on. I'm listen.
I am.
If I buy
Listen,
juice from
Linda,
a winery and from a vineyard, it's just juice I'm getting. I
Right.
still have to add the yeast to it.
Do you know what the difficulty is of getting a barrel, charring it, swelling it,
yes,
putting it together? So it's the same thing to a distiller's mind. They're getting the juice from another company.
Okay.
They're taking the barrel, they're charring it to their liking.
They're not getting. Hold on. My question, I guess. Hold on. When
You're fermenting your juice, correct?
When they get the juice, when they get the actual product, so when I get my juice, I can pour a glass of it and give it to your kid before I do anything.
No, it's the way you get it as a distiller. If you're not the one making you source where you're getting the alcohol, you can't give it to a child.
So it's a finished alcohol when you get it.
It's not finished.
No, I'm asking.
The finished product is the bourbon that you're getting from it.
Gotcha.
No, I don't think you're asking the wrong question. I'm just stating, in someone else's mind that owns a distillery, it shouldn't be called a distillery. It should be called a aging company.
So let's just do this, for instance. We all know who John Bentz is.
Okay.
He does distilling, right?
He's going to be, yeah.
Right. So if I give him,
did he friend request you back?
No, he didn't friend request me. I haven't checked.
I'll pull
yet,
him on right now. Watch this.
So I think I got a question. I can't call him out on it unless I check first.
I'll do it right now, Bob.
He ain't gonna answer.
That's,
He ain't a
will.
true friend.
That's my boy. Unless
I'm
he's sleeping.
sorry, friend. I'm sorry.
He ain't a true friend.
Yeah, if you source your liquor to make bourbon, you're not a real distiller.
No. I'm not asking, is it a real?
I know you're not asking. I'm telling you that.
I'm asking is
your call has been forwarded.
Told you he wouldn't answer. So I'm asking
Because he knows you're here.
So let's just do it this way. Let's just say this. Doug.
Yeah.
I call you and I'm like, hey, I need 50 gallons of 90 proof, some type of something to put in a barrel. You
better not get it from here because it's illegal to do it unless you got a license.
I'm asking him.
So he's going to call NGP whatever it is and get it and send it to you.
Can I ask a question?
You can, but I'm going to tell you the answer.
All the right things work in the thing. I call you. I'm like, hey, bud, I have this. I need some of your liqueur.
About to pull a Doug on Fred.
I need some of your liqueur, right? I'm going to buy 100 gallons off of you and I'm going to put it in 2 barrels. Correct. I bought it off of you. I put it in my 2 barrels. I put it in I bottle it. I have to say that I got it. It was distilled in Indiana.
Yeah.
So is that product from Indiana or is it from Ohio?
It's both.
How is it from both? It's either one. You can't be both.
Did they put it in a barrel in Indiana?
2024, I can be whatever I want.
Well, listen, dude.
Really, Doug? We're going to go.
No, I'm saying, but what you're asking is a dumb question, in my opinion.
Okay, how's it done?
Because it's sourced from Indiana and finished in Ohio. That's your answer.
Okay.
So do you go from where it was?
It's not a dumb question.
I'm only asking from a wine guy because.
But the wine and like the license to sell wine and bourbon are completely different, right?
Our bottle?
No.
But for you guys to sell wine legally is different than somebody to sell bourbon.
I get that.
It's so much different.
But I'm asking. It's right here. No, that's not it. I'm looking for the bottle of wine that just had the.
It wasn't a dumb question. It was dumb for me to say it was a dumb question.
No, it wasn't
but
dumb.
I'm saying It'll say it right on the bottle, Fred. It'll say it'll be distilled by MGP and finished or whatever by whatever company did it.
All right, just give me this bottle.
Well, I think that's what might be throwing them off because that AM Scott vodka bottle doesn't say that. I don't think.
Okay.
Yeah, because they make their vodka. They don't make their bourbon.
They make their gotcha.
They finish their bourbon, but they don't make the.
So real quick.
Okay,
that's
that
fine.
makes sense.
That'll work. That'll work. So on my bottle it says produced and bottled by Burnout Winery.
But that's a wine.
Okay,
not a bourbon.
Company, this is a wine. This is a wine.
Right.
Yes, amazing company.
It is.
Let's say I bought this. I obviously I haven't opened it, so I can't tell you what it tastes like. But
open the damn bottle.
No,
that's amen, brother.
It's anyways, but it says this one is.
We're already drunk.
I know.
Why
this
not
one
get
is
drunker?
produced and bottled by somewhere in Stonecrest Vineyard LLC.
Right. Right.
Okay, so if they just put this bottle without this label on there, and I bought this like this, I can put Burnt Out Winery on there.
Right.
Customer service Moscato. Let's say this is a Moscato, but on the back where I say produced and bottled by, it has to say produced and bottled by blah, blah, blah. Produced and bottled in Frasersburg, Ohio.
You're not going to see on any bottle
is
where
that-
it's not
so-
distilled. It's
so
not
is-
going to say distilled by AM Scott.
I swear to God, Chris, did
It
it not
shouldn't.
say it
It
distilled
shouldn't.
from Indiana?
It did.
But they're not. AM Scott's not in Indiana. They're just saying that's where it was made.
So he's referring to a bottle he looked at earlier that he was trying to bring.
I don't know what that bottle is.
I went to the liquor store by our house and I was like, so what Ohio bourbon do you have? And she pointed us to this Dayton one. Somebody's calling somebody.
Yeah, I'm calling.
He's trying to get John.
What? Hey, so I'm on here. I got the Burnout Winery boys here in studio. Fred, they added you as a friend. You never responded back to them. What is the reason?
I'm pretty sure I did.
You didn't.
Do you not
Their
like
feelings
the
are hurt, brother.
When did they do that?
When did you do that?
Vince, I have a question to ask you.
John, do you like us?
Do you like us?
Is it not Chris?
Yeah, that's me.
Chris and Fred, they're brothers.
Yeah. So there's two of us.
You would know that if you accepted their friend request.
I'm pretty sure I got Chris.
All right, listen.
Oh,
to
okay.
Me.
So
I have
you
a
don't
question.
like Fred.
You know they can't really hear. He can't really hear you because you're on the side of the studio. So can you do me a favor and accept Fred's request so I can hear him stop bitching about it?
Yeah, he's hurt.
His feelings are hurt.
My feelings.
100%.
All right.
Because,
Sleep, dude.
Hey
I felt
Fred.
like we,
Hey Fred.
helped
He's gonna
you with
accept
your-
you now.
with your
Hey,
fundraiser.
so
and
while you're
Fred
on
is
here,
sad.
if a company opens up and they don't make their whiskey or whatever, and they source out the liquor and then they bottle it and call it their bourbon, does it have to say that it was sourced somewhere else?
It says distilled by such and such and bottled by such and such.
Told
So
you.
whose is it?
It's both of theirs. It's sourced
can't-
by somebody else and
so-
finished by another
Is it
bourbon
an-
company.
So, if you look on like what's his name? Tracy Arvin's,
Yeah.
it says distilled by Drop Zone Distillery. It's Tracy Arvin's bottle, but distilled by them. Then if you get two different places, distilled by and bottled by, then you'll list it as well.
It doesn't make anybody any less of a person. It just
No, I'm
means
not-
that they
I'm
can't
just
afford
asking-
the money to distill the product, or they don't have the space to do it.
Can I ask John a question?
Yes, so that's,
Yeah, I can ask John the question for you, but he can't
No,
hear
you
you.
can't hear us.
So what's the question?
Did you make it safe?
Did you make it safe? What safe? What kind of question is that?
Do you like helping people?
He left at 5:00 in the morning to go to North
Did
Carolina.
you make it? Yeah, he's already back.
Yeah, I've been there, been back.
Oh,
We
well.
dropped all the.
And he was just sleeping until Fred had some questions.
I have questions.
Actually, I've been.
The main
we
one
went
was
out.
why you ignored it as a friend request, but
No, we was out for a work thing.
I
We've
got
been
you.
sitting here for 2 hours.
We've been on this for
dealing with Fred.
yeah, we've been
and
on for
his
2 hours and 18 minutes. All right,
request.
I love you. I thank you for
Hey,
answering that question for us. We
thank
love you, buddy.
for
Love you,
doing
John.
what you did,
All right, love you guys.
Bye.
I'll go back through for Mr. Fred.
All right,
I'll have to
brother.
send it again.
He'll have to send it since you denied it, but that's no problem. He'll resend it since you denied him. Whatever.
I didn't deny it.
That's what we're thinking you did. Whatever.
Firehouse Distillery said no to Fred.
Firehouse Distillery, dude. You don't want those guys.
Yeah.
Kamala lovers. All right, love you, buddy. Bye. I hung him up. Watch, he's about to text me. Like, you son of a bitch.
No, I just need to know because like
you're not going to get the answer you want. It is what it is. Like they get their juice from somewhere that distills it. They bring it into them and they finish it the product. Like first off, Dylan and he has a Freedom 6 whiskey. Him and his buddy's got a thing where they're doing whiskey and barreling it. They don't make it. They get it from MGP. But I'll tell you right now, there's so much product they get that tastes like shit, and then they barrel it, and they got a marshmallow whiskey, dude. It tastes so good. There's a lot of work that it takes to make a good product, even when you're barreling it.
I'm just
So
asking.
I'm telling you, you don't got to keep saying you just asked him, motherfucker. I'm telling you,
It just doesn't make
this motherfucker's feelings get hurt real easy, dude. He's like, I'm trying to tell you. He's like, I'm just asking, and I'm fucking telling you.
Well, it doesn't make any sense to me because
it's not that fucking hard. Somebody else makes it, you buy it, you finish it.
Somebody else makes it. So to me, as a wine guy, technically,
this isn't. But you're talking about two different. That's like talking about a male and a female.
You're right.
Listen.
Right? You know what I'm saying? Like that's like talking about football and soccer.
I got you.
I think the only thing.
Things.
I think the only thing Fred truly wants to know is
is diet pop the same as regular pop? Clearly not.
No, but his whole thing from the get-go was starting with if it's done here in Indiana, then sent to Ohio, who gets the rights? Both get the rights.
No, the person that bottles it, the one that gets the rights. The only rights that the person that made the juice is from you buying it from. They get no royalties from the bourbon itself.
Well, no, I'm not saying royalties, but they both have the rights to have their name listed on the bottle.
Peanut, get your wife over here and let her give her
I just want to know because like I can't buy.
I want to know. I want to know.
Complain about.
I want to know. I just want to know if.
I just want to know who's my daddy.
Just
seriously, like this is an honest
wine. Is it or bourbon? Is it if it's distilled by the winery or the person?
Whoever produces it at the end.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie. This is the dumbest conversation I've ever had.
It's a fair question.
It makes me want to drink, bro.
Drink something.
I think we've been on this conversation for like an hour now.
Yeah.
So,
Nobody has really answered my.
Doug fell asleep, had a nap or two.
I fell asleep because your question was 40 times.
Yeah.
Hey, Amy's here.
I love the outfit, girl. Go, Elf.
My brother's
I love
wife
Elf.
is here.
No, I just the mastermind behind Burnt Out Winery is here.
But babe, what do you got? Some of the good juices though.
Yeah, I have to be.
Yeah, go follow her. We got all kinds of drinks.
Can I have a kiss, babe?
No, she doesn't like you.
Christy, kiss, babe.
No, so.
Bro, dude, can we change the subject?
No, because I want to know whose it is.
We just fucking told you they made the clear liquor and somebody else finished it. It's both of their shit.
First off, I didn't have my clothes off.
I don't know that anyone.
I did. I had mine off. And so did Fred.
My athletic T-shirt.
Fred keeps asking the same question. Whose liquor is it? I don't know how to answer. I don't know how to give you what you want.
I guess so.
What do you want from me?
My question is, if I asked Bence, if I gave Bence,
Bence is going to tell you I make my own.
I know he's going to say he makes.
But if you ask if somebody else, he's like, "What about this company?" He's like, "Well, they sourced it from Indiana, and they barrel it themselves."
So if I got some liqueur from Indiana,
hey Fred,
and
I got a suggestion. How about we stop this topic?
Why don't I just do this?
Losing people on the podcast.
Okay, I quit.
We're not losing people. The only reason we're losing people is because it's 11:48 at night.
Does the finished product taste delicious?
I didn't try it because I didn't know if it was from Ohio or Indiana.
So the Indiana's going to taste different than Ohio.
It is because their water quality is different.
Yeah.
And you can get the same. They can use the same water. You don't know
No,
that.
they can't, man.
Yeah,
There's
absolutely.
two
They can.
different
They
times.
source water. You
George-
can. A distillery will source water. Do you
according
understand
to
that?
Dan Gray,
Dan Gray's wrong.
the water from the Ohio River is delicious.
According to some people that I used
Unfiltered,
to work with,
unfiltered,
there's
unbleached.
catfish the size of
There's
Volkswagen.
There's
in the Ohio
catfishes.
River.
This not don't. So why'd you gotta bring up Volkswagens?
Because
I'm out of here.
Hold on.
You want to bring up the
You
fucking
want to
trunk
get in the
again?
trunk?
You want to bring up the trunk?
We're not going to bring up small
I'm done
trunks
with it.
for Sturg. He is going to struggle.
Who's your husband?
Amy, do you want to get on the podcast?
He's a good-looking guy.
Who's your husband?
He was going to be the designated driver.
You
Yeah.
can never count on Chris to be the designated driver.
Apparently, you can't count on Chris to be the designated driver.
Hey, Chris, what are you doing?
Chris
I'm-
is always the drunk one.
Wait,
I am always
the box of wine.
yes.
Probably.
Yeah, he said yes.
No, he's
The
saying-
alcohol came from our.
I guess it's just
winery
going to be
today.
me and you.
Chris,
Old
We'll get Peanut on the Peanut's wife.
Chris came with the bottle.
Girls take over from here.
Wait, Chris had a box of cigarettes somewhere.
I'll go smoke them by myself, I guess.
So, Peanut, what are your thoughts? If I bought a wine from a different company,
My thoughts are
He can't get past
my
the glass.
personal opinion is
All right,
wherever
Joe.
it was made at is
I'm not sure how many
where
times.
so it'd be an Indiana vodka. It'd be an Indiana type of drink.
Have you guys ever had Buckeye vodka?
Yes.
Their vodka is amazing. I'm just trying to distract Fred.
I'm not a vodka drinker. You can ask my wife what I think about it.
I'm trying to distract my brother from this conversation.
I just had 2 in my last drink. That
Buckeye
said,
vodka is a good vodka.
I've got to dip out, fellas.
All right,
All right, sir. You have a good
How
night.
about that
No,
Ohio
no.
State game? OH.
Ayo.
Really, we're gonna ruin the podcast with that?
Yeah, because Michigan, did they win or lose?
Oh, very proud.
Lost by 21.
They lost by what?
21. Couldn't even cover the spread at home.
Yeah, you didn't bet on that, did you?
Yeah, I did. That's why I cashed out early because they were my last leg to hit. So I had to
Oh,
cash
okay.
out.
You messed up.
No, I
Is
did a
DA
good thing because I
still
would have
on your
lost it all if I
question?
didn't
I
cash out.
guarantee DA don't want to bed.
I have questions for DA.
Later,
No, I have
feller.
one- I
Yeah.
have a question.
Michigan got their ass.
Yeah, and this Michigan got whooped.
Can you take that phone and shove it?
17